How's it going, everyone? DJ Aceman alongside the fake DJ Aceman today for any given Monday
Whoa!
morning live. It's NBA Draft Edition. Lives will be changed tonight as we welcome in the NBA Draft. Welcome everyone to the show tonight. We have Big Don posing as the fake DJ Aceman, of
I,
course.
I am the fake DJ Ace Man. Now, let me tell you something. The Boston Red Sox, even though they've been doing well, I'm telling you, they're not going to do too well. I think they're going to not win another World Series for the next 100 years because of Trevor Story. He's bad news. In fact, the Red Sox are now cursed. I'm cursing them.
I appreciate that. I appreciate your MLB wisdom. But tonight we gotta shift the focus.
We
If
got
this is your
to
first
talk
time
about the
listening
NBA.
to the Any Given Monday Morning Live, we do all different sports: NFL, NBA, baseball. That's where we kind of focus a little bit on soccer too. But tonight we will be shifting our focus to the NBA, and tonight we have the NBA draft. Whole lot of interesting things have gone underway so far, though, in the NBA. And I kind of want to first start there before we get into who these draft picks are, what the draft is going to look like. But first, let's discuss a little bit about what's going on in the NBA. Big Don, I want to hear your thoughts though on that big trade that happened just a few days ago, featuring the Washington Wizards and the Phoenix Suns for Bradley Beal. What did you think about that trade?
Oh, jeez. I think the Wizards got a minuscule return for Bradley Beal. Well, it turned into Jordan Poole and Landry Shamet and like a bunch of second round picks, which I mean, it's not terrible. It's not bad, but they didn't get like a single first round pick out of it. And then the only redeeming arc of it was they got rid of Chris Paul, which, as the whatever kid states, Golden State Warriors. What happened? Why they trade Poole for an aging CP3? We gotta ask Kai Boy that tonight, says if he comes on, which he should. I think that did not make any sense. I mean, if you were going to trade away Jordan Poole, fine. But you trade him away for Chris Paul. You're already at Steph. You can't play the two guard.
Hmm.
He's too small. He's a good player, but he's too small. He's making like $20 million more than he should. But that's not my analysis. That's Kaiboy's analysis. As we got Adam Silver on the podium right now.
We got whatever kid he goes, Kai Boy crying in his room right now.
Kai's like,
Oh.
Well, Adam
Oh.
Silver is up to the podium. He's about to make his big address. I can't hear it because the TV's on mute.
Yeah, we got it on mute because we'll probably figure it out tomorrow what he says, or Twitter will give us the non audible report about this. This is probably just about like he's going to give the whole spiel about how these players have worked extremely hard and probably the percentages that they faced adversity, et cetera, which is good. I think it's all good to acknowledge that. But I mean, if we're going to get back to the NBA, I think that Washington trade, I mean, and also that 3-team trade that they were a part of that you alluded to as well. I mean, Porzingis getting traded to the Celtics, but the Wizards get Tyus Jones back, and they also get Gallinari and Mike Muscala from the Celtics. And then also Marcus Smart, longtime Celtics veteran, goes to the Grizzlies because of the whole John Morant situation. You're going to be without a point guard for 25 games next season. I think all in all, who do you think benefits the most from this?
Oh, geez. Well, I think the Grizzlies made a good move with Marcus Smart. He fits their identity of the grit and grind. He's a great defensive player, obviously, and they need a guy to step in for John Morant. And what he brings to the table that John doesn't is obviously his defense. And, Grizzlies going to play a lot of tough ball with him. So I like that move for the Grizzlies. As for the Celtics, this is a big risk for them. Now, fortunately, the Celtics do have depth at point guard, as you can start Derek White or Malcolm Brogdon there. I think they should still try and upgrade, though, as I don't think those guys are going to be long-term answers for them. And then with Porzingis, you're obviously getting a risk player. He's great when he's healthy. He's phenomenal. I think if he wasn't injured, he would have been a top 10 player in this league if the Knicks didn't trade him. But that's beside the point. If you're getting an injured player, who, if you're lucky, he can play he was fairly healthy. This was his best season, so he's coming off a good year. Celtics might get some value out of him. He's just going to because you got to keep in mind the Celtics have had injury problems with their 4 and 5. Oh, Kai's up. Kai, get on the stream.
Wake up.
Stream.
Good morning.
But KP is going to be a mystery for the Celtics as they got rid of their longest tenured player, Marcus Smart, who helped build the culture of the Boston Celtics. As Kai's probably gonna dig on him. He's Draymond Green's son. Kick rocks.
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, we're gonna get to the Warriors bias. We're gonna get to the Warriors bias and also hear the Warriors fans'
roast this man. Kai, what happens? You got an aging CP3. Actually, he called it. He's like,
39 years old.
I think CP3's coming off the bench.
Yeah, you're gonna call Smart a wannabe Draymond. Nice. All right, here we go. Whatever kid goes, the Celtics took a dub with this trade, in my opinion. The fact they got 2 first picks is great.
Yeah.
They got one Warriors. They got a Warriors first pick, a guaranteed first pick, and they also got the 25th pick in this year's draft too. So, which is good, I think. I think the one thing that I'm a little concerned about is just Kristaps Porzingis. Kai goes 2 first rounders and Tingus Pingus was a steal. I think the one risk though you have with Porzingis is the fact that, he did have his best season last year. He's probably just over the prime of his career now. It's 28 now. And he does give you more height. I think that you're going to have a lot more height with this team. I think the one risk that you have is with the fact that he is, if he has one injury, I think he could be done. Yeah, I'll miss Smart on the Celtics though. I agree. I think that Smart's defense, that's going to be some defense that you're going to miss. I do think that Kristaps does bring a lot of defense to the table though, with his ability, his frame, his ability to block shots, especially in the paint. I think that this will be a big win for them because now they're going to have 2 big players. They're going to have 2 tall players, especially that are going to help out in the paint with Kristaps and of course Time Lord. So overall, that is a helper. But I think missing former Defensive Player of the Year and Marcus Smart, this is going to affect the Celtics, especially their ability to create turnovers on defense.
Yeah, Porzingis is a hell of a defender, so you're going to get some good rim protection out of him. This is probably their Al Horford replacement as Al's getting up there in age. So I think from that perspective, that's pretty good roster work. It's just going to be a question of whether they can keep the core together. As you still got Jaylen Brown to re-sign. That's going to be a big if. But Porzingis is not a bad player when healthy. And also another thing to consider is the chemistry between Porzingis and Tatum, because we all saw how that worked out in Dallas. It didn't really work out much when they decided to get pair him with Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, I root for Porzingis. We all root for Tingus Pingus. I want to see him play it with the Nuggets. I think him or the Bucks. I think him and Jokic or him and Giannis would be a killer.
I think so too. I think a Giannis. There could still be a trade brewing that the Celtics might be housing him and then just trading him away. You never know, but yeah, I do think it would be kind of cool. I don't know how it's going to work though if he stays on the team, if he plays with a potential Jason Tatum and him, or even if Jaylen Brown gets signed. I think this is going to be the big if for the Celtics. If Jaylen Brown gets re-signed by the Celtics, how that dynamic works. But we have Kai in the chat. He goes, Wizards are attempting to do a Thunder though, with all the picks they have been that they have been building up. I agree. I think the Wizards. Yeah, the Wizards are trying to rebuild. It's a full rebuild. You can see the writing on the wall now. I think it was kind of weird, though, that a year and a half ago when they could have the ability to trade Bradley Beal, they decided not to trade him. I think that was a big mistake back in 2021, and I think they may have paid the price this time around because they didn't get a lot in return. Now you move on with Chris Paul. to move him along. You get Jordan Poole, 24 years old, experienced in the playoffs, and you also get Landry Shamet and a few second-round picks on top of a few Tyus Jones and, of course, a few Celtics players that didn't play a lot. Gallinari injured the whole season last year. Muscala came in with the Thunder, traded to the Celtics in February. But I think that they're really focused on the future. They probably will be a lottery pick next year in the draft. That's what they're probably looking for, and probably in 2025 too. So I don't think the Wizards will be a legitimate contender for the next few seasons, but they're really focusing on building up a team and building up some players.
Adam, let's see if he comes out. Adam Silver.
There we go. Trust the process 2.0 with the Wizards. 100%.
Adam.
All right, so Adam Silver is about to make the announcement. The pick is in for the Spurs, of course. It is going to be Victor Wembanyama, who will be playing with the Spurs. 7'5", 220 pounds, out of France. Played for Metz 92. They lost in the finals in France. But yeah, this is the big moment. Center Victor Wembanyama.
Let's see here. Wembanyama. I put a poll about him in the chat, so if y'all are in there, go answer it. It's going to be, it asks whether or not he's going to be a Hall of Famer or a bust. So far, we have 100% Hall of Famer. But Wemby, he's the best prospect since LeBron. No, there's not been a player like him to come out in the modern era. In fact, the comp for him, I see him close. I mean, people are comparing him to guys like a taller Kevin Durant, Rudy Gobert, Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
My comp for him is going to be Ralph Sampson, who played back in the 80s.
Yeah, Ralph Sampson.
He's a 7'4" guy who was very skilled. He was before his time. If it wasn't for injuries, he's probably going to be the one. Probably would have been one of the top players in the 80s. So Ralph Sampson is my comp for Wemby there. But Wemby could be a lot better. Obviously, he's got the skill he's got the size, he's got the frame to guard people and be a rim protector. He has some range. He's got some ball handling. Whether it's going to be enough to be like an efficient player at the NBA level is yet to be determined. I don't think he shot that well when he was in France, so I think that's going to be a work in progress. But he's definitely going to be a very good rim protector for the Spurs. I think with him, I think he's going to the ideal situation because Popovich is going to coach him up.
I agree. 100% agree. I think the versatility of Wemby too as a big man, 7'5", 220. He's a slimmer build, but I think that his ability to bring the ball up. I mean, he's still working on his shooting for three, but if he can really get that down, he'll be a force to be reckoned with for sure. I think it's going to work out really well with Popovich. Popovich's IQ of the game is outstanding. So to team him up with Wemby, a young star, I think is going to be a win-win for the Spurs. I don't think you're going to see a lot of progress right away with the Spurs. I still think that they'll probably be a play-in at best next season, but within the next few seasons, I think with Sochan, you have Wembanyama, and just the overall age of this Spurs team is kind of a younger team. So I think overall, within the next few seasons, they're going to be a really, really good team with Popovich at the helm.
The Spurs lucked out here because up until they got the first overall pick, they didn't really have like a player that they can build around. You have that now in Wemby, and you got the best version of that. As ESPN shows the graphic of the number one pick history the Spurs had. Obviously, you got two really talented Hall of Fame big men in David Robinson and Tim Duncan. That's going to be a lot of big shoes for Wemby to fill. But he's definitely got a lot of hype to him, and it's going to be interesting to see how he develops with the Spurs. I think the front court with him and Sochan is going to be something to watch.
Yeah.
The Spurs, they got a lot of those like forwards, like, I don't know. They got Keldon Johnson. They got who's that one guy?
Doug McDermott.
Got Doug McDermott. Who's the other guy? He was like a Devin Vassell. He could play the two guard. He's got some length to him. They need a point guard though. They got to find their next point guard, whether that's through the draft or for free agency. I think that'll.
Yeah, because Devontae Graham. They have Devontae Graham as their point guard right now, so
it's not good.
Yeah, and then there's Trey Jones too. But I think there's been some talks. Um, I think they're still negotiating with him. Looks like. We have whatever kid he goes. You notice the graphic that ESPN just showed. Yao was the only one that was an all-star caliber player, and his career got cut to injuries. We'll see where his career goes. That's the thing. I think the injuries is going to be really, really scary. Thing with Wemby. And I saw a lot of videos. People have discussed this just with his physical ability. 220 pounds, 7'5". I think a lot of NBA analysts have said this. Just with his frame right now, he is prone to the likelihood of him having an injury is higher than people who are smaller in stature. So I think that's the one thing that a lot of players need to worry for Wemby to worry about. It's just his overall physical size.
Oh, geez, Shohan is at the draft. Shochan.
Oh yeah, Sochan, yeah.
He's beasting.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch them though. It's gonna be a young team with a really good coach, so they're gonna be a fun team to watch. And they have a huge draft party in San Antonio.
Oh my God, the Spurs mascot's got the Wemby jersey on already. They prepared.
He's gonna be number one.
I don't know. That might not be his official number, but
yeah, I think. Just for like number one drafted. Oh, I got it.
I could see him wearing but that number one does look nice on him. So
it does. All right, so Charlotte has the number 2, and Portland has 3 right now. There have been some rumors though about trading that 3 pick. Speaking about Portland, though, how do you think? Where do you think Damian Lillard's going to be at the end of or at the start of next season? Do you think he's going to be a trailblazer?
I want him to be a trailblazer, but
because there's been several teams that have been linked with him.
I think if the Trailblazers draft Scoot here, Charlotte might draft Scoot, which is going to be a weird fit. The draft's going to start at 2 this year, so
yeah.
But they could trade the pick. If Scoot's there at 3, they could trade the pick and just say, like, for example, the Pelicans want Scoot. And they might be willing to trade Zion for him with the allegations that are going around. His ex-baby mama wants him out. He's going to blackmail him.
Yeah, there's been a lot of things going on with Zion. There's even been rumors that he might be going to a different team. I think there's been some teams that have shown interest, but I think the main question is who's going to be drafted. Is it going to be Miller or
Charlotte
is it going to be Scoot?
They drafted Brandon Miller out of Alabama.
Okay, so Brandon Miller is going to be the second pick from Alabama. Wow. Forward from Alabama. So he comes in as a small forward. So Charlotte still needs a center too, so that might be something that you see later on in the draft, what they're going to do. But I think Scoot Henderson is going to go to 3. It's going to be interesting to see what Portland does. Because if you draft Scoot Henderson, I think that's going to be a sign that Dame's going to be on the move.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good young backcourt with him and Simons.
Oh, yeah.
But let's see here. Scoot's there at 3.
I hope
they trade out for him. With Brandon Miller, let me see what his draft comp is. By the way, let's see here. Is this? Yep, ESPN's updating. Let's see here. NBA drafts. Let's see here. Where's my NBA draft.net? He's a 21-year-old rookie out of Alabama. Let's see here. NBA comparison, Paul George. He's got some length. He's got some defense. He's got a little red flag there, as he was involved in some...
Oh, yeah, that legal case.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about that case. but he had that. I remember, I think it was earlier on in the season, there was that huge case with Alabama. It was one of his teammates though that was the main culprit, but he was linked to that. Um,
Yeah, I honestly thought the Charlotte Hornets should have taken Scoot. He's my number 2 player in this draft.
yeah,
And
I
just
think it
find a
went
way to
back
make
and
it work
forth.
with LaMelo.
Yeah, I think Miller and Scoot were going to be either 2 or 3. So I think Scoot is going to go to 3 unless Portland does a very does a surprise here and goes with someone else.
All right, Portland's on the clock now.
And you
So
also have the Thompson brothers too. That could make history if they both get drafted. So
yeah, I think they'll be the highest set of brothers to go this high in the draft. I mean, you have the Morris twins back in like 2011.
yeah, it's true.
But I think Amend might be going 4 or so, and the other one could be going top 10.
Alsar.
Asar.
We have whatever kid he goes. Brendan Miller actually said Paul George is his goat.
Oh hell, no wonder.
That's a bad take.
Where did Cowboy's got class? Where did Cowboy go?
He's got class.
He's got the classy. All right, so let me get the. Let me
All right, so the pick is in now for Portland.
NBA draft room. NBADraft.net. This is what I'm using for comparisons. This is way too old school. All right, I got my comp for Scoot when he gets drafted. If Paul George is the GOAT, then Tony Youngin's a decent rapper, bro. Oh, Slim Kelly right there.
Paul George.
Tony Youngin's a decent
Well, then Tony DeYoung has to be Grammy nominated.
Tony
DeYoung has to be Grammy nominated.
Grammy nominated rapper from New Hampshire.
From New Hampshire.
If Paul George is the GOAT, then I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
That's a beast.
Wonder if Nick Adams is protesting the NBA draft for its wokeness.
Let me see. Nick Adams.
What's the latest on the Nick Adams tweet? Alpha male. Launches July 4th. Bestseller Nick Adams is set to debut his first children's book. Kenny the Koala comes to the USA. Based on his remarkable journey to become an American citizen, this enchanted educational story captures the essence of the American dream. Oh, there's more. And must for every parent and civic-minded classroom. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and where to find and books are sold at pre-order now. Amazing. Does Joe Biden even know he's president?
Oh, gosh. Oh, he's not even talking about the NBA.
Adam Schiff is a traitor. I won't date liberal women because they're ugly. It has nothing to do with politics for me.
And then he goes into the LIV golf.
Oh, here we go. Adam Silver. He's coming back out.
Oh, we found out Nick Adams' baseball team. He goes, I've decided to become a Texas Rangers fan. The only non-woke team in baseball.
And they drafted Scoot.
All right, so Scoot.
But what's going to happen to name?
You know what's funny about conservatives crying about the NBA being too political is they would be radio silent if the NBA had right-wing beliefs in Blue Lives Matter on the court. I agree. Yeah, I think they wouldn't be saying too much if it was.
All right, Scoot. The comp for him, according to NBADraft.net, is Derrick Rose / John Morant. He's got the athleticism to do it. Henderson is 6'2", 190-pound guard with outstanding length. Wingspan supporting around 6'9" and a strong build as a 19-year-old. He also possesses standout athleticism, has top-notch speed, agility, body control, and explosiveness, leaping ability off one or both feet. Let's see his weaknesses. His 3-point shot needs to improve, though. As people are going to dare him, has been. So, yeah, there you go. I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens to Dame, but no questions asked. You take the best player available, and Scoot Henderson is my number 2 player in this draft.
There you go.
But watch me get quoted as saying, like, as from 5 years later, and then he becomes a bust or something. That's a beast. He's the ultimate. He's the ultra competitor, according to ESPN.
Do you think we can? Name busts from the 2018 draft?
2018 draft.
We'll take a quick look at that.
Oh, geez. Well, that was the Luka draft.
Yes, this was the DeAndre Ayton.
And I think he's still a serviceable player, but not worthy of the number 1 overall pick.
All right, so Marvin Bagley III was the 2nd overall pick in that draft.
I think he's a bust.
Okay, we have Luka at number 3.
Beast.
He's drafted by Atlanta.
And then traded for Trae Young, who went 5.
And then you had Jaren Jackson Jr.
Great defensive player. I think Grizzlies made out well in that.
All right, then we have number 6, Mo Bamba.
There's kind of your first. Well, Bagley's also a bust, but Mo he hasn't really figured it out yet. I think he hasn't lived up to his potential.
Then you have number 7, Wendell Carter Jr.
He's a serviceable big man for the Magic now.
Then you have Colin Sexton.
Oh, geez, he can't find a role. He has potential, but he's now with the Jazz.
Kevin Knox.
Biggest bust of all time.
Mikal Bridges.
Beast.
Shai
I wanted the Knicks to draft Mikal Bridges.
Then you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yep, he's a beast.
Miles Bridges.
Actually, that might be my comp for Scoot. He's a smaller Shai Gilgeous.
You have Miles Bridges.
Easy. Get this man out of trouble.
You have Jerome.
Right, Jesse Lee Peterson.
Jerome Robinson.
Oh, geez. He went to Boston College.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Clippers.
Yeah,
do you even know what's going on with him?
I have no idea. He might be a G Leaguer for all I know.
We got Michael Porter Jr. drafted at 14 by Denver.
Yeah, he fell. He was supposed to go like top 5 in that draft, but injuries got
him. Back issues, yeah. That was the big thing.
But now Denver's obviously reaping the rewards of that.
Then you have Troy Brown Jr. He was drafted by Washington. Yeah, I don't know too much about him. Then you have Zaire Smith.
He was traded for Mikal Bridges. Philadelphia originally drafted him, but they're like, no, we're going to ship him to Phoenix. And that was disappointing because Mikal Bridges was from the Philadelphia area. He played college basketball. Nova won national championships there. If he would have went to Philly, that would have been a really good pairing.
Yeah, I think it would have too.
But Zaire Smith was obviously not the player that Mikal Bridges was.
Then you had after him Dante DiVincenzo.
Another player on Nova. He's turned into a solid role player for the Warriors.
Lonnie Walker, the 4th. He was drafted by San Antonio. He's got a
nice role with the Lakers now.
Yep. And then you have Kevin Huerter. He was drafted by Atlanta. Now he's a Sacramento King.
Good shooter. Good defender.
You have Josh Okogie. He was drafted by Minnesota.
Yeah, solid role player.
Then you go 21, Grayson Allen. He was on Utah.
Ted Cruz.
Chandler Hutchinson drafted. He was 22nd by Chicago.
Yeah, geez, I don't think he lived up. I don't think he's in the league anymore. I'm not sure.
And then Aaron Holiday, he was drafted number 23 by Indiana.
Ooh, well, that's Drew Holiday's brother. So.
And then you have Anthony Simmons,
Beast.
drafted 24 by Portland. And then you have 25 drafted was Moritz Wagner for Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, Bo Wagner? Yeah, I don't think he's lived up to the.
And you had Philadelphia drafting Landry Shamet at 26. 27, Robert Williams for
By the way, the
Celtics.
Rockets are about to come in. I'm going to go Thompson right here for them. Or they could go Jarris Walker of Houston. Actually, they already got enough power forwards, so they drafted Jabari Smith last year. So, all right, let's keep going.
We had Jacob Evans, 28 by Golden State.
That was a big bust by the Warriors.
Number 29 was Zanan Musa by the Nets.
I don't even know who he is.
He didn't. He was. I think he's an international player. He didn't go to college in the U.S. And then the 30th pick by Atlanta was Omari Spellman from Villanova.
He was supposed to be next Draymond.
And then some notable drafts from the second round. Jalen Brunson, of course, 33rd pick.
Mitchell Robinson, too.
Mitchell Robinson,
here we go.
Course.
Houston.
Jared Vanderbilt, 41. Bruce Brown by Detroit.
Amen Thompson. From the overtime elite. All right, let me pull up his draft comp. Amen Thompson. All right, NBA. Where's my NBA draft.net link? Instant analysis.
Who do you think would be the best player available when the Celtics get their turn in the first round?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't study the draft that much this year.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I probably only looked at like the top 3, and then after that, I still think that there's going to be some good players, but I don't know exactly who's going to be available in the 20s.
Amen Thompson, NBA draft.net. His comparison is. Is it guard? Come on, load. Latrell Sprewell.
Huh?
Former Knick.
That's oddly specific.
Latrell was a good player for the Knicks.
He was?
He used to play for the Warriors.
When did he play? What year?
During the 90s and the 2000s.
Also, was he on that really good Knicks team from the 99 season?
Yeah, the 90s. He was one of them. The one that made the finals as an 8th seed. The first to do it. Miami. You're not the first.
Wait, Sixers don't have a pick in this draft. I think.
Who also doesn't have a pick in this draft? The Knicks. Well,
but last year they had that. Remember that really bad pick that they had, and then they traded it away to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, because they were trying to get cap space for Jalen Brunson, and it ended up working.
It did work. I gotta go check Woj on Twitter, see what he's saying.
Woj bombs were shams.
All right, so his last tweet 11 minutes ago, all along, the entire Charlotte Hornets organization has been all in on Brandon Miller, ownership, front office, scouts, coaches. They see him as a perennial future all-star player.
Yeah, I mean, he could be a really good two-way player. I think he's gonna be. He could be a good number 2 option behind LaMelo. I'm not sure if he'll ever be like a star player, but he could be a valuable piece for a winning team. And we'll see if Charlotte is that team.
Yeah.
I don't know. Michael Jordan sold the team.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Out of Arizona, which could be a good thing because Michael Jordan was not a good owner.
No, I don't think he was. Yeah, I don't think he's able to do that. All right, you want to go to another NBA draft year?
Let's go. Sure.
Let's go. Let's pick a year. You want to go 2012?
2012. Sure.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go random years. All right, 2012 NBA draft. This was the Anthony Davis draft. So Anthony Davis was drafted number 1 by the New Orleans Hornets. This was before they changed to the Pelicans.
He played 1 year with the New Orleans Hornets. 1 year.
All right, so the second pick in that draft was by Charlotte, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist from Kentucky.
That's a big bust. That's a big old bust right there.
Third pick, Bradley Beal by Washington.
Well, obviously he's a good player. You got to trade for all those second round picks. He's got to be worth something.
We have the number 4 pick, Dion Waiters, who was drafted by Cleveland.
He was pretty good to start when he was with Kyrie in Cleveland.
Is he still in the league?
I don't think so.
All right. Then you had Thomas Robinson drafted by Sacramento.
Thomas Robinson, big bust.
All right. Then we had Damian Lillard drafted by Portland. Next one was Harrison Barnes by the Golden State Warriors.
He was a key contributor on the first Warriors title. So, yeah, I think Harrison Barnes has carved out a good career. And he made a lot of money with the Mavericks in Sacramento. So,
all right. Then you had Terrence Ross for Toronto.
Yeah, he was a good scorer. And a good dunker, too. Not very good on defense, though.
Andre Drummond.
I'm gonna try and get some next picks. Oh wait,
you want to guess?
Right here. Who are they gonna take?
Oh yeah, Detroit's up, and we'll stop it right there, and then we got some good. We'll go back to 2012 in just a second.
We got a Sir Thompson. They go back to back. I did not expect this.
That's probably history right there.
Draft comp is. Hope it's not Latrell Sprewell again.
Another overtime elite player.
They got a lot of guards now in Detroit. I'm not sure how I feel about this. They got Cade. They got Jaden Ivey because they drafted last year. Yep. And now drafted a Sir Thompson.
Well, I think Cade's going to be coming back, so I don't know how limited his time will be to start. So this could give Jaden and also Asar some time to play.
His comp, according to NBADraftRoom.com, Jason Richardson and Terrence Ross. So, he's the number 1 ranked shooting guard, according to them. Actually, let's play this game. Instead of trying to determine who's a bust or not, because I think we could determine that, I'm going to try and guess the picks.
All right, let's go back 2012, all right?
All right, 2012.
Number 9. Do you want me to tell you the team, or do you want to just go?
If I need the team, I'll say I need the team.
All right. So number 9, 2012. Who was it?
Andre Drummond.
Yes. By what team?
Detroit Pistons.
Good. Number 10.
Austin Rivers. By the then New Orleans Hornets.
Yes. Number 11.
Myers Leonard.
Yeah.
And he went to Portland.
Yeah. Number 12.
Give me the team.
Portland.
Again?
Actually, hold on. No. Houston.
Houston. It's not Royce White. Jeremy Lamb.
Yes, you got it. 13.
Give me the team.
Phoenix.
I'm going to say it's a point guard.
It was, let's see if he's a point guard. He was point guard.
Is it Marshall?
Kendall Marshall, yes.
Kendall Marshall. 14. Who's got the pick?
Milwaukee.
I think this is... No, this can't be the Chris Middleton pick because it was originally with the Pistons. Actually, I don't know who Milwaukee drafted. Milwaukee.
John Henson.
John Henson, okay.
Out of UNC. All right, 15.
Who's the team?
76ers.
I'm gonna go. I have no idea.
This one was Maurice Harkless.
Maurice Harkless, okay. St. John's.
Yep. All right, 16. Do you want me to tell you the team?
Yes.
Houston Rockets.
Royce White.
You got it.
You want to know how I know him? He never played in the NBA because of his anxiety.
Really?
Yep. Look it up.
Oh, my goodness. 17.
Who's the team?
Dallas. Pretty sure he's a brother in the league right now.
He's a brother in the league.
Pretty sure. I don't know if they're
Tyler Zeller.
Yes. Is his brother Cody Zeller?
Yep.
Okay. Number 18, Houston.
Houston again. I have no idea.
This one was Terrence Jones.
Okay.
19, Orlando.
Orlando. Who the hell did Orlando pick? It's not Vucevic because he went in the 2011 draft.
Nope.
Who is it?
This one was Andrew Nicholson.
Oh, that's a bust. 20.
20 was with Denver. Do you want me to give you a hint about this guy?
Yes.
I don't know if he still plays on the Knicks, but he was on the Knicks last season.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, we got Orlando.
Anthony Black of Arkansas. They got a few guards there in Orlando. I think Anthony Black's kind of adding to the mix. Maybe they'll move on from Markelle Fultz. I don't know, but Anthony Black, he's a little saucy.
There you go.
Anyways, he was on.
Whatever, kid, he wants to give you some props. He says, I can't remember these at all. Props for Don remembering some of these. I know, Don, how do you remember all these players?
I have no idea.
12, 13 years ago. I wasn't even watching. I'll give you, I'll be honest, I don't even remember half these players. I probably can only name you, if they're good right now or a couple years ago, that's it. Because I started watching the NBA in 2017. I watched the playoffs in 2015, 2016. That's when I started.
Damn.
So I only remember the old Warriors and old Cavs players. That's about it.
Actually, okay, let's see here. 20. All right. Orlando. Was it Fournier?
Yeah, this was Fournier. He was this was when he was drafted by Denver.
Yeah, I remember he went on to Orlando and the Celtics.
All right, so 21. This was the Celtics. They had
Jared Sullinger.
Yes, Sullinger. 22 was also the Celtics.
Fab Melo.
Yep.
Fab Melo died, by the way.
He died?
He died.
How did he play a lot of games?
No, he didn't for the Celtics.
Fab Melo.
I remember he was a beast at Syracuse.
Oh yeah, he passed away 5 years ago.
Damn. I'm gonna try the 2011 draft. I think that might be the one I remember the most.
He had a heart attack. He was
Yeah,
26. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Let's do the
I didn't know many players from. You know what's crazy is like you don't realize how many people either didn't play a lot or it's not guaranteed. So wow.
Right.
And then you had after that John Jenkins, Jared Cunningham, Tony Roten, Miles Plumley, Arnett Moultrie, Perry Jones, Marquise Teague, and Festus Ezeli.
Yeah, Draymond in that draft in the second round.
Yeah, some of the notables here were Jay Crowder, 34th by Cleveland. 35th was Draymond by the Warriors. Who else was in this? Chris Middleton, 39th by Detroit.
Actually, first let me get the comp for Anthony Black.
Oh yeah, Will Barton was drafted as well by Portland at 40.
Anthony Black. NBA draft room. Since NBA draft, that is Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey, according to that, and then hopefully NBA draft.net will load for me. No, you're not going to load? Okay, that's fine. Oh, they got the draft picks. He looks like he's from New York.
Which guy?
Anthony Black. Actually, both of them do.
Yeah, who's
Josh
the guy?
Giddey and Steve Smith.
Who's the other guy on the? Who's the other guy besides Anthony Black?
That might be his brother.
Okay.
All right, let's do the 2011 draft.
All right, let's go. Let's go back 1 year. Let's go back 1 year. All right, let's go 2011. Let me pull this one up. All right. This was the Kyrie Irving draft.
Kyrie went first.
Yes, Kyrie went first to Cleveland. Who went second?
Derek Williams.
Yes.
He's a big bust.
Who went third? International player. Cantor. Yes. 4. Who went?
Oh wait, yes, the Pacers on the clock. Let's see who they select. I'm gonna go Cam Whitmore right here for them. Who? Bilal Koulibaly.
Koulibaly?
Bilal.
Oh, Koulibaly.
Koulibaly.
He plays, I think he's on the same. Oh, no, he's on G League Ignite, I believe.
Let's see.
I think
he's on the freaking Wemby team.
Oh, he's on Mets.
He's on the Mets.
No, there's this one guy, though. So I think today, I think the thing is that if there's 4 players, I think today they can make history. France could make history if 4 players get drafted.
His comp, according to NBA Draft Room, Baby Giannis.
Baby Giannis.
And a taller / longer Gerald Green. Gerald Green was a beast. He's super athletic.
The Metropolitans 92 have 2 players now. The New York Mets of 1992. He's 6'8", 194.
All right.
7'2" wingspan.
So this comp is he's got upside, and Indiana's trying to bank on. They need a superstar, so swing for the fences for this one.
Yeah, we'll see if Koulibaly will. Yeah, Koulibaly might actually be. So he had 5 points per game last season, 53% field goal.
That's giving me the Frank Ntilikina flashbacks. I remember when the Knicks drafted Frank, and he averaged like 5 points for them.
I think the thing is that, again, like France, just that whole European leagues, they don't really 5 points for them is like 15 points in the NBA. So,
and plus you're just giving the ball to Wemby all the time. Actually, you know who was on that team that I remember? He played for the Celtics? Waters.
Waters.
What's his first name?
Let me check him out. Tremont Waters?
Tremont Waters, yep. He was on that French team with Wemby. Oh, pick is in for But that's gonna be wild. All
he
right.
plays now for. Oh yeah, he still plays for the Mets. I'm trying to see who else. Who else is on that team? Yeah, Tremont Waters, Devontae Jones is on that team. You have a former Michigan State Spartan, Aaron Henry's on the team. Michael Frazier, I think he played for Houston. Yeah, he played for the Rockets. He's on the Mets too. Tashawn Thomas, he played international.
I was going to ask Sloan who's going to get up, but whatever kid's here, I might drop the link for the whatever kid to pop in to get his live NBA draft coverage. I think with StreamYard you can also dual stream, so that might be fun. But I'm gonna get the link over here and post it in chat. If any of y'all want to join, random viewers, I don't know. I have the power. Only for the whatever kid.
Make or break, right?
Make or break.
We have to do a security. Yeah. All right. So Washington gets
the got to do security tonight.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some background checks and making sure that everyone is not armed when they come in. So I have to bring out, lift your arms up, please. You're in safe.
Hey, quit talking. You're not supposed to be talking. It's lights out.
Adrian Wojnarowski.
Knicks, make a trade, please. All right, let's keep going with this draft.
All right, let's go back to 2011. Four. Cleveland had this guy.
Oh, what's
he's now a Laker, which is kind of funny.
Tristan Thompson.
Yes. All right, and then this went into the non-American college players. 5, 6, and 7 were all international. I mean, Tristan Thompson's Canadian, so
what?
Ed Ennis is too. He's international.
Well, he played for Kentucky, so.
Yeah, so Tristan played for Texas, but he was an international player, so they did make history this way, with the numbers 3 through 7.
Let's see here.
But this guy played for Toronto. Big player on Toronto. Yes, this was Jonas Valanciunas. Washington got
Jan
this guy.
Vesely.
Yes, Vesely.
He's a big bust.
And Sacramento had this guy. He also played. I think he's playing on Phoenix now. He was also he used to play on the Bucks.
Bismack Biyombo.
Yes, Bismack. And then Detroit had the next pick.
Brandon Knight.
Yep. What do you think about Brandon Knight?
He carved down a bear. He got crossed up by Kyrie and dunked on by DeAndre. So, but he got paid by Phoenix, so good for him. Oh wait, the Wizards are on the clock. Let's see who they take. Jarris Walker. All right, the Wizards start the rebuild with Jarris Walker. Let's go.
Jordan Poole.
I'm Jordan Poole. Let's hope the baddies show up in DC. As a former DC resident,
yes,
were there many baddies there?
Some areas.
Some areas.
Yes.
You gotta show me where I go when I go up when I go down.
Yeah, as a former resident of the capital and former analyst of DC sports, I can say that there's some good cultural hotspots in Washington.
Cultural hotspots, okay.
And educational places.
By the way, the comp for Jarris Walker, Paul Millsap, and John Collins. And besides, they need a replacement for Porzingis now. So Jarris Walker it is. They took Johnny Davis last year, him and his Taco Bell commercials, and he's turned out to be an injury-prone player. So,
number 10 last year was Johnny Davis. Johnny Davis.
You got the Taco Bell commercials. Brandon Knight, number 8.
Oh yeah, let's go back. Yeah, so you had Brandon Knight, number 8. Number 9, Charlotte had this guy.
Kemba Walker.
Yes, Cartier Kemba from UConn. All right, number 10, Milwaukee had him, this guy.
Jimmer Fredette.
Yes.
Jimmered Range.
Number 11, the Warriors.
Klay Thompson.
Yes. Number 12, Utah.
Alec Burks.
Yes. Number 13, Phoenix. And these guys are brothers. I'll give you a hint.
Okay, I'll go back to back. Markeith and Marcus Morris.
Yes. So Phoenix had Markeith. Marcus was drafted by Houston. All right, Indiana. Number 15.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah. Number 16, Philadelphia.
Nikola Vucevic.
Yes. Number 17, New York Knicks.
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah. All right. Number 18, Washington Wizards.
Oh, geez. Was it Devin Singleton?
Chris Singleton.
Chris Singleton. Okay.
Number 19, Charlotte had this guy.
Was it Tobias Harris?
Yes, it was Tobias. All right. 20 was by the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Who did the Timberwolves draft?
You want me to tell you?
Yes.
Donata Motijunas.
I would have never got him.
I would have never got it either. Number 21, Portland had.
Nolan Smith.
Yep. 22nd pick was by Denver.
Kenneth Faried.
Yep.
Manimal.
Number 23 was Houston.
Houston?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Nikola Mirotic.
Mirotic. Okay. He was a drafting stash.
Number 24, Oklahoma City.
I'm going to go Reggie Jackson.
You got it. 25, Boston Celtics.
Did they trade? Marshawn Brooks.
You got it. 26, Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, geez. Who did the Mavericks take? I have no idea. Was it Jalen Parsons?
This was Jordan Hamilton.
I have no idea.
I don't know him either. Number 27 was by the former New Jersey Knicks, now Brooklyn.
Actually, I think they traded this pick for Marshawn. And they traded to the Celtics. I have no idea.
This was Jawan Johnson.
Jawan Johnson.
From Purdue.
I have no idea who that is.
All right. Number 28 from Chicago.
From Chicago. I'm going to say Norris Cole.
You got it.
He's a Miami Heat legend.
29 from San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, geez. Who did the Spurs draft? Well, this pick probably went to Indiana. I have no idea.
Corey Joseph.
Corey Joseph. He did play for Indiana.
You want to know the 30th pick?
Jimmy Butler.
Yes, from Marquette. And then some of the notable players from the second round, you have Bojan Bogdanovic, who's drafted by Miami. You had Chandler Parsons. He was cut. He doesn't play anymore. But
I met him when he was with Team USA in 2014. The guy's a beast, and he got that bag from the Memphis Grizzlies. So
yeah, Chandler Parsons. I didn't know this, but he had a really bad accident. There was that huge, that big commercial that he was in a couple years, like last year. He now does like law commercials. You had Bertans, who was drafted at 42 by Indiana, and other big players. Isaiah Thomas, Sacramento.
Yeah, last pick. One of the greatest Celtics players in the modern era. I'm saying it. He was better.
I agree with you. He was a fan favorite.
Kyrie, he was better than Kemba. He was better than anyone, really.
He was a fan favorite. Oh, we got some news. Whatever kid said he'll be hopping on the
screen. He's hopping on. Guess Kyrie is in class.
I know.
He's not at Camp Cozy. What a shame.
I know he's at Camp Tokyo.
Camp Tokyo.
Wait, is it true that the NBA only films the first round and not the second?
No, they go back to back. I think the second round's like a speed round, but I think we're gonna be streaming the second round tonight. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah. Even the first round, it goes kind of slow. Let's go to the MLB. Let's bounce around at MLB. Let's talk a little bit about some of those games today. Oh, man.
Man, the Yankees are getting a beat down. Time to
Celtics got
the fire sale.
What's up? All right, here's the thing I don't get with the MLB. There's always like identical scores every night. I don't know if you've noticed.
No, I haven't noticed.
We've had quite a few identical scores. We got a shutout yesterday. Dodgers shut out the Angels. And we had the Nationals shutting out the Cardinals. That helps the shutout streak come back. Because the day before, on the Tuesday, we had a shutout. We had two shutouts. We had a 1-0, or we had a 1-0 by the Royals to the Tigers. Cubs shut out the Pirates, who have completely collapsed, and the Blue Jays shut out the Marlins that day. And then we had the Cubs again shut out the Pirates. Pirates have completely collapsed. They are fraudulent. But my question, today, this was bad. The Red Sox looked embarrassing today. Embarrassing. And the Giants, their win streak got cut short. Stunning fashion. They got demolished by the Padres.
Utah.
10-0 today. All right, so we go back now to Utah.
You're going Taylor Hendricks at UCF. He's the first ever player from UCF to be drafted in the first round.
Wow. That's big. It's really big.
He's probably the best player in UCF history. Shout out to Orlando.
That's where Taco Fall went. Wow, that's incredible. All right, so the Mavs are on the clock now. They have the 10th pick. And then Magic get the 11th pick. So I see a couple of moves soon. You think the Magic will trade that or no? The 11th pick.
The 11th pick? No, they got to keep building. They got to keep building. That's the Bulls pick. Let's see here. What's the comp for Taylor Hendricks? NBA draft. Oh no, the Mavericks are on the clock. This was supposed to go to the Knicks, so they weren't. But they freaking tanked it. Why'd they tank it?
The Knicks are not getting this one?
Nope, the Knicks are not getting this one. Comp for him, Antoine Jameson and Jeremy Grant. I like the Antoine Jameson comp.
Jeremy Grant, too.
Jacob Toppin to this draft? What? All right, Mavs. Where's Luke?
I know. We need the Mavs.
I have no idea how these players are going to pan out. So I think Cam Whitmore's still on the board. So
yep, he is.
Go with him.
Grady Dick is there, too.
He's supposed to be a Christian Brown type of player because they're both whites and from Kansas, I guess.
Whitmore is 6'7", and also Dick is 6'7", too. Those are currently the two best right now.
I think all right, Knicks, you gotta make a trade. I say get rid of Julius Randle right now. Get him out! Get him out now!
Where are you gonna send him to?
I'll send him to Well, here's the thing about Randall. He can't perform in the playoffs. That's for sure. But he's on a good deal. He could put up numbers if he really wanted to. So I think if you get maybe 2 or 3 first out of him, that would be good to a team that needs a piece.
Would you trade him to? Let's see who would need him. Maybe to the Lakers.
If they want to Mickey around a little bit, yes, I would gladly trade him to the Lakers.
Who would you want? Who would you want from the Lakers?
I want picks. God damn it! I don't want Jared Vanderbilt. I think that'll be a good replacement.
Yeah, Vanderbilt would be good. You'd probably get picks in Vanderbilt.
What's Woj saying?
Breaking news, analysts. So the pick is in for Dallas.
I think the Mavs are trading back.
Yeah, I don't know where Kyrie's going to go. I think he's going to be leaving.
If I'm Dallas, I'm just trying to get when the Warriors picking 19. Kai, get up. The stream link is literally right there in chat.
Come on, Kai.
Who cares about your class? Your girly man class.
Skip the class.
Skip the class. Where's Kyrie going? Your barber. I see you trade Kyrie. Do a sign and trade. I think that makes the most sense because I'm not sure. I doubt. I've always said this. I'm not sure if he can play with Luka. Oh, it's not Kai, but it's someone else that can.
Tingus, welcome. Hey, whatever, kid, what's up?
Time to make Kai dance.
Kai goes, Kyrie Jenner to the girly men seas. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
He's already at it.
He's already at it. He's dancing. He's completely dancing right now.
He's clueless.
Is he supposed to be in class right now, or what's going on with that?
I think he's in class right now.
Oh, my God. Why'd they trade the pick?
Oh, the Wizards traded.
You trade the 7th for the 8th pick. What? Why would you do that?
Dude, the Wizards are completely screwing things up. So they're going to get Koulibaly.
Thunder picking here.
Okay.
Mavs are trying to get some additional draft.
Wait, why would the Wizards trade for... Somebody's going to get fired on the Wizards because they have like the worst front office.
You know what's funny about that?
Florida, Kentucky.
They just got a new GM and they're already goofing up.
Yeah, they're already goofing off a lot. They just traded the 7th pick for the 8th pick. It makes no sense.
He's a very efficient. Let's see here. Don't tell me he's gonna be one of those like Tyrese Maxey and Emmanuel Quickly type players. Let's see here. Cason Wallace, NBA draft comp. He is comp. But the Thunder, the draft. If it worked with Shea, you might as well do it for Cason Wallace right here. As his comparison is Drew Holiday.
Wow.
So yeah, good value. I mean, you got guards there already in OKC with Shea and Josh Giddey. I guess Trey Mann's still on the team.
Yeah, you're gonna have blanking on the guy. Oh man, who did the? Nah, I'm blanking on the player now for Oklahoma City. The guy that they drafted last year missed the whole season. Chet Holmgren. Yeah, he's coming back. He
reminds me of a young Tingus Pingus. So,
kind of. I mean, a lot last year they were saying that Chet was like he's very similar to KD.
No, I don't believe that.
No. Yeah, I don't see that at all.
I think Porzingis, especially young Porzingis, when he was coming.
Yeah, that's probably a closer comparison compared to KD.
But this guy's gonna give you effort. Look at him. He's a beast. He's stealing the ball.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, he'll probably be the Kyrie replacement on Dallas.
No, he's going to OKC.
No, Case Wallace.
Yeah, he's going to OKC. Oh, wait. Do we have...
No, Wallace
how is Kai the last person to get up?
That's crazy.
How is Kai? What? No.
Don, is it true? The Mavs got Scoot. Beast. I'm kidding.
Wait, Luke, which one's the real DJ Ace Man?
That's the best question here. Oh boy.
It's whatever kid.
It's the whatever kid.
And that means such a plot twist. And that was actually
it was me this whole time. I was the whatever kid.
I was the whatever.
You know that prank guy, that one that did the prank with Rondo. He's like, hey, or whatever. Just imagine if that someone did that like with me and Ace Man, and they just said, oh, that's the whatever kid, and when they approach Ace Man.
Oh, like the fake celebrity prank?
Yeah, it's like some guy. I don't remember the guy's name, but he'll be purposely saying that, oh, this celebrity or whatever, when it's not. He'll be saying, oh, Kanye West or whatever it may be.
Extra Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that guy. He finds like celebrities in public, and he goes and he like purposely named them wrong. Like I remember he did it to the singer Kehlani.
Yeah, I probably seen that.
He called her like the wrong name. She was pissed about it. And he's also done it with I think he's done it with a few NBA players too.
He did it with Ben Simmons. He did it with Ben Simmons. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. I
remember. In chat.
Oh, we have Kai. He's going off in chat.
What are the odds the Warriors Drake coming in the 19th pick? You got Chris Paul. You got Cliff Paul.
Kai's gonna miss Bob Myers.
Yeah, goodbye. What were you thinking? Oh, Orlando's on the clock. Or are they taking? Jet Howard. Okay, out of Michigan. So let's see here. So they got Anthony Black and Jet Howard. That's a good haul for the Magic. Jet Howard's comp, according to this draft website, where the NBA draft.
So the Mavs drafted Case Wallace just to trade him?
Yep.
Is that official? He got traded?
Yeah, he got traded to the Thunder. Oh my God, his comp is Mike Miller. What a beast.
Did we get Jason Giddey?
So the Thunder
or Josh Giddey?
Davis Bertans and Case Wallace. So Bertans is in that trade too. Davis Bertans.
Well, you need to get off.
So who they get? Who the Mavs get though?
Number 12 pick.
What?
Just to get off his salary.
I mean, hey, it's not as bad. The Wizards completely did the weirdest thing. They traded the 7th pick for the 8th pick, and they give two. Okay, so they traded Jarris Walker and 2 second-round picks to the Pacers for Bilal Coulibaly, the player from the Mets. Mets 92, the 1992 Mets.
What is even happening? How did Scoot fall to 3?
I don't know. I think
first I want him.
Yeah, Miller. He I don't know.
Is he a beast?
Yeah, he's pretty decent for Alabama.
Yeah, even though he got to some trouble there.
I thought Scoot was supposed to be number 2.
That's what I thought too. I thought if I was the Hornets, I would have thought, all right, let's take the best available guy and then just hopefully make it work with LaMelo because they both play the same position.
Well, did you see how it was like this year? This is the last time Michael Jordan was going to be involved.
Yeah, they might have messed up.
It.
Yeah, I think that's why they picked Miller instead, because they thought it was a weird fit with Scoot
and LaMelo, the Mickey.
They're like G League Ignite, not Beast. Alabama Beast.
East. Oh, geez. Now they're saying, oh, my God, his father's Juwan Howard. His father. He played in the NBA for 20 years.
Beast. So who's going to go 41 in the draft, and he's going to be the next he's going to be the next star. He'll be running during the Taco Bell commercials. Right, Don?
No, we want Taco Tuesday back.
Oh, I hate those LeBron James Taco Tuesday memes. Those are horrible. Or like that. Bad. Oh, I hate it so bad.
Where's my guy Derek Lively going to go? So that's what I'm hoping for. Out of Duke.
Wait, I need to see this trade. Well, how bad did we fuck this?
How bad? we were fucked?
Pretty much. Okay.
I mean, the best part is they got rid of some money with the Bertans, because it's not like he's really useful for anything.
DeAndre Ayton? What? No! He's like a.
By the way, if you're the Celtics right now, do you have to trade away Malcolm Brogdon because you pretty much just offered him up to the Clippers?
Yeah, you kind of have to now. I mean,
he's pissed.
I think he's on a 1-year deal anyway, so it wasn't. I think it was a short term, but I mean, it looks bad though. You just got rid of your defensive player of the year, and now you're probably going to get rid of the sixth man of the year.
I think they'll keep him actually, because it's not like years ago with Lamar Odom, because that was all weird because of the Chris Paul trade, and now that got sent back. It's not like one of those situations where Lamar Odom built like a big relationship with the organization and attachment, and then it got all weird because they wanted you gone and then you had to come back there.
Yeah.
How did Marcus Smart go from DPOY to used goods?
Oh man. I think it's going to work out with him in Memphis now, because I mean you have Ja out. He's going to be out 25 games. So I think Marcus is going to straighten out that team anyways.
Yeah, I think they
need veteran players.
Yeah, they'll do decent to hold down the fort until Ja comes back.
I remember he was injured 2 seasons ago, and Memphis was really good without Ja.
Yeah. They got Steven Adams, beast.
That's true, yeah, you got Steven Adams too.
So the funny thing about this trade too with the Mavs and Suns, it's like I'm actually happy with Bertans because he was overpaid and he was not doing very good. And then JaVale McGee, yeah, he can go. But I will say it kind of like it's not terrible losing Tim Hardaway Jr., but I actually really liked him. I actually thought he was all right.
I agree.
I mean, obviously he's not like his dad, but just imagine it's like we why couldn't we get a mini Tim Hardaway? But I don't know about DeAndre Ayton. I mean, I don't know. People were like, I remember like the inside crew were like, oh, he could probably handle Joker, and it was just like that didn't work out at all.
No, he did not.
I mean, the only one that actually did a good job against Jokic was Bam.
Yeah, even then, Bam got like outplayed most games.
No, yeah, Bam still got outplayed, but he still did the best. He did better than the quote unquote the best defending center girly man.
Oh no! Oh no! It's just considered the answer. Marcus Smart, less of a girly man than wannabe gangster Jaw.
Then wannabe gangster Jaw. Wannabe gangster.
Oh my God, Kai
Hey, at least he's not punching teammates like Draymond.
Ooh. Draymond.
Uh-oh. No, not the
Here
shade.
comes the Kai diss track.
Here comes the guy.
Got me something.
Hey boy, you.
That'd be low-key beast.
All right, Thunder are picking here. They're slim pickings.
So,
but it's actually the Mavericks.
According to a few Twitter accounts, they claim that Derek Lively has been selected. That's a rumor. I don't know how true that is.
Derek Lively. I think
honestly, the biggest embarrassment for the Celtics this year has been Grant Williams.
Yeah, I think he's going to be on the way out.
He was kind of like a mini Brooks, like Dylan Brooks, where he would just like, it was just like whenever he would talk shit, it would never worked. Because remember during the free throws, I'm gonna make both lose this game.
Yeah, they lose it. Yeah, that was horrible.
That was so bad.
You're going to China, buddy.
And then him trying to get into it with trying to poke the bear, right? That's what we kept hearing, poking the bear.
Poking the bear with Jimmy. Yeah. Oh yeah, and of course he got there was that one play that happened when they were playing the I think that was the series against Philly. Somebody stepped on his head and like pretty much smushed his head into the ground.
Ooh.
I think that was the play. Yeah, he got like, I think it was Joel Embiid. Yeah, he stepped on his head and like pretty much stepped on his head and got him right into the hardwood.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, that was that play too.
The Raptors go like Grady Dick. That's his real name. That's a beast name.
Grady Dick.
All right, OKC. Let's see if they go.
That just sounds awkward just saying that.
It does. It does. It sounds very odd.
Don, you know what's funny about OKC? They're basically always the baby Thunder.
Yep, Derek Lively.
They're kind of stuck in limbo.
Yeah, so that's like 5 minutes ahead. So this NBA trade, like this one Twitter account somebody must be at the
he must be
an insider.
He must be leaking the sources.
Hoops Nation, yep. Yeah, this is Hoops Nation, so they only have 178. So yeah, they predicted Jet Howard. You get
they are analysts.
They are analysts.
They are.
Yeah, why couldn't we fly one of us down as an insider analyst to the draft?
I know our budget needs to be a little bit bigger.
we need a bigger
budget.
DJ Ace, but I might have to go to the top for that. It's like, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, it's only 4 of us. Oh.
We need a angel investor to help us. Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
We'll
take the Mavericks' interests.
We'll take the Mavericks.
It'll be in the Dallas Mavericks' best interest for the Any Given Monday Morning Sports Network.
Nick Adams do our pitch.
Oh yeah, Nick Adams. Did you hear what?
$100.
Did you hear Nick Adams reveal his favorite MLB team?
Oh, what is it?
The Texas Rangers.
My goodness, are you serious? That is one of the first things that came up my head when you just said that.
He said it's because they're anti-wokeness. Wow. He came out 4 hours ago and said that.
Yeah, it's not shocking because Texas is about that anti-woke stuff.
Honestly, what the fuck is anti-woke?
I don't know. It's a
really.
It's a culture thing. I think.
Yeah. It's so funny how the word woke has changed throughout the years because I remember back 10, 11 years ago. like Illuminati conspiracy theorists would use it. And it's like a way to say they're smarter than everyone else. And then now it's like used by right wingers just to say I don't like left wing stuff. Essentially,
actually, I hear left wingers talk about that word a lot too. I hear like MSNBC analysts talking about it. We're woke. We're woke. We're woke. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Remember,
it's like the Matt Walsh. It's like Matt Walsh with that movie he has. What is a woman? That's the same thing with woke.
What is a woke?
What is a woke?
What is a woke?
With the term liberal. Oh no, Kai's gonna do the thing. He's gonna do the libertarian thing. He's gonna be like, I'm actually liberal means you're a free market capitalist who wants more regulation.
Or right-wing William Shakespeare would have said, "Too woke or not too woke."
True. He said that.
I know, right-wing Shakespeare. Right-wingian.
All right, Toronto, please go with Grady Dick. Please.
Greedy Dick.
If he doesn't get taken in the lottery.
He needs to be taken. I think they need to save him for the Warriors.
Did Cam Whitmore even get drafted yet?
No.
He was supposed to go like top 5.
I know, he slipped. They might have had insider information on him.
Insider.
Like insider trading.
Insider trading.
There might be some conspiracies going on. Yeah, that might be what's going on this.
I wish I could have bought NVIDIA stock in Bitcoin.
Oh, I had NVIDIA. I beasted.
Toronto, let's have the pick. Come on. Let's see if Hoops Nation has any updates. Because they've been pretty good so far. Nope, nothing yet. So they don't know what Toronto's going to do. And they're waiting to the very end on this one.
The Overtime Elite. Wow, that's such a weird name for a team.
That's a girly man name.
It's just like, wait, so you're only elite in the overtime.
That means if the MLB ever has a team, they should just be called the Extra Innings Winners.
Extra Innings Winners.
All right, we need a translator.
Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman? I don't know what he's saying here.
Saul Goodman.
I think he accidentally typoed and said the Warriors are girly men.
True.
That's what he said.
That's literal translation.
That's literally direct translation. Thank you, Rosetta Stone.
Draymond is the worst and needs traded. Oh wow.
Yeah,
God, I didn't know you thought that way.
Okay, I see you.
With these trades, it's going to be an elderly care place soon. By trading for Chris Paul.
I know, right?
And it's not like
seniors in the league.
It's not like Curry or Green or Clay getting any younger.
True.
Let's trade for Chris Paul.
Draymond Green has been traded for Chris Paul.
Did you see that? What's it called? Dame is off limits now, according to the Trailblazers.
Really?
Yeah, they like declined every deal for him.
Wow.
So you're gonna have like 3 really elite guards now. If you're
so it's gonna be point guard by committee.
Pretty much.
They're gonna be a small team.
Hey, don't be surprised if one of these guys starts to play forward.
Oh, Toronto, please take Grady Dick.
Because of this NBA we're in.
What?
Yes! They did it! They did it!
They got him.
Hooray!
Hooray!
That does seem like such a Toronto thing to do. Draft a guy with that name.
There's a name.
I know Canadians probably love it.
Oh, kind of guy right now.
Hole.
Grady Dick will be a 2-sport athlete. He will play for the Maple Leafs in the offseason.
Yeah, it does sound like a hockey name.
He does. He looks like a hockey player, too. Wayne Gretzky.
He's gonna be the next great one.
Oh, his mother played at Iowa State.
Not Beast.
Because it's not Iowa.
It's not Iowa. It's not
It's
Iowa.
not Iowa.
Not Beast. Grady Dick, though. Oh my goodness.
Like every time somebody says it in the stream, it seems like we're trying to be funny, but that's just like his actual name.
I know, right?
6'7", 200 pounds. Look at that. Beast.
Grady Dick. He might be a stud, though, with Toronto, so you never know.
I was seeing all the deals people were trying to make the Spurs for Wemby. It was just like they like declined like 12 separate offers or something.
Oh my god, who was offered for Wemby?
I'm not sure. Like I just saw like somebody was just like, oh yes, like it was like on Twitter. It was like Spurs reportedly declined like 10 plus offers or something. And you know what? And they was just like they plan on moving on as Wemby is their next star or whatever.
Damn. You know what this guy Grady Dick looks like? He kind of looks like a young Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he looks like
Grady Dick. Looks like a young Sam. He's a tall Sam Darnold.
I know. I think I don't know. I think he's going to be performing like Sam Darnold too. Jets Sam Darnold.
Didn't Christian Brown go to Kansas?
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
And also Joel Embiid.
Damn, they're trying to drink that Kansas Kool-Aid.
Oh,
I mean, the Kansas Kool-Aid is pretty good.
Yeah, but don't eat the seafood from Kansas. Nope, that's a no-no.
It's a no-no.
I wonder what's going to happen with the Pelicans. Is this the time that Zion's going to be heading out?
Well, his baby mama is making demands.
Yeah,
that whole situation is wild.
Zion, you're a simp.
Wasn't she like an OnlyFans like person?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh man, you don't want to get involved with those people.
Whatever kid distracts Zion the simp.
Zion the simp.
Zion the simp.
Honestly, those like back and forth exchanges on Snapchat, like those reveals, they were hilarious.
It's just like Zion, you have no games, son. You're low-key a simp. How does it feel?
He has missed 194 games. Oh my goodness.
He's been eating and drinking Mountain Dew. No.
Yeah, he's even worse than Trevor Story. He's even worse.
Yeah, at least he's not getting into messy situations with OnlyFans girls.
I agree. I'm glad that Trevor Story is behaving. But still, I mean,
he's still not.
This is worse. I think Zion. Everyone hyped him up back in 2019, but yeah, I don't know. He hasn't been playing a whole lot. He's played 114 games, missed 194. Well, they're exactly 500 with him.
They say that what's it called? Victor is like the next LeBron in terms of a draft prospect.
Oh yeah,
but they said that for Zion, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did say that. I think they've been backtracking.
People look at like Victor.
They say this every couple years.
I think they try to get it to like just get people's interest and to boost views.
Because weren't they saying that
because they haven't really seen like a player like him.
About who?
Jabari? Weren't they saying that about
Andrew
Jabari
Wiggins.
Parker?
Yeah, and Andrew Wiggins. Kyrie too, right?
No, it was AD. Disney.
Oh, A Disney.
I think Kyrie was like a generational.
Oh yeah,
He played a few games at Duke.
did Jarrett Allen get traded?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I thought there was trade rumors for him.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right. The Mavs reached out for him. No, the Mavs reached out about him. Why the hell they want Jarrett Allen? I guess he's all right. I mean, he's like top 75, right, Don?
Yeah. I think he's a actually Christian Wood for Jared Allen with a couple picks. Actually, Mavericks don't have picks, so
I don't think there's been a whole lot of news lately.
Well, I show you that top 125 article. That was there were some weird ones in there, I thought. Like, I think Giannis is ahead of Steph right now.
Yeah. I didn't get that whole article. I mean, I think they put Zion ahead of Kyrie, which doesn't make sense either.
Yeah, like what?
Oh my God! Why do they keep? Oh wait, this is just the. Now they finally announced the damn pick.
Oh, they put LeBron. They put LeBron too low. I think he's top 10.
So now they're just announcing the trade that happened with the Dallas Mavericks and Thunder. Okay. All right, so New Orleans Pelicans.
Jordan Hawkins out of UConn.
Teams are wasting no time right now to like shake things up.
Wait, so there's this guy. He's still slipping in the.
Whitmore.
Yeah, he was the top 5. They said.
They said.
So he was top 5, and he still has not been drafted.
Does he have any injury problems or anything like that?
Let me check.
Aceman, is that your dog snoring in the back?
Yes, sleeping.
Oh,
Wait, where's Mickey?
He's not here. He'll be here tomorrow.
What?
I get him back tomorrow.
No.
He's out right now.
What beast?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
Oh man, she sounds like a car revving its engine.
That's actually That's a good comparison. Yeah, she sounds like a motorcycle or a car. Pugs are snorers. She's got like a pushed-in nose.
True. But the Michelmeister's coming over tomorrow.
Yep.
It's gonna be pandemonium.
He's gonna be with us for quite a while, so
what?
He'll be here for almost a month.
You gotta make him. You gotta put him on a diet.
He's on a diet. He's been on a diet for a while. He's on a really strict diet. He's on a fast. He's on a 12-hour fast. It's like really crazy.
Jeez.
He's on a 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. eating schedule.
He's a little doggy.
So the Celtics got Porzingis, and they got 2 draft picks, right?
Yeah, 2. They got the 25 and I think a future. I think they got the Warriors future 2030 first round protected.
Okay, I don't think that's too bad.
That's not bad at all.
It's still gonna heavily depend on Porzingis, but Marcus Smart.
I think he'll play good. I mean, he had 18 points this year.
No, they had more than that.
Oh, yeah, he had 23. Actually,
23 a game. Yeah, he had his highest this year.
And he actually was pretty tough this year.
Look at that. He's a perennial all-star. That dog is going off.
All right, this
dog.
What's
the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
What's the Kai doing?
What the what doing?
What the Kai doing?
What the Kai doing?
Is he at school or is he just goofing off?
He's goofing off. He's playing hooky.
Maybe he's goofing off at school.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Huh?
By the way, since Kai's not here, I can actually announce this. Because if I announced this was Kai around, he would have been dancing. I'm officially going to Harrison Seam's pool party.
Ooh.
A beast.
He's having
It's
a pool
in China.
party?
It's in China.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. Is he gonna
It's me, you gotta come down to Connecticut.
Nah, heck no.
You gotta come down.
This in Connecticut?
Yeah,
This
Harrison
party.
Seam dude.
Oh gosh.
What?
Yeah, you met him actually.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. For like first few minutes I met him, it's like he broke into a TikTok dance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he made the phone call when we were eating. That was so funny too. And then he also was dancing for a well, he had like a one-man concert for this guy who was performing at the Boston Common.
Oh yeah, and then he followed that was after the
Oh, he did. Oh my god.
He
followed a news reporter and he pretended he was a newscaster and he followed
That seems like a Derek Shapiro move right there, man.
They gotta meet each other. Dude, this guy actually
Yeah, because that would be something he would do if he finds out like some celebrities at this area. He would be like, whatever it may be. Hey, Ace Man, what's going on? And then he'll be going with his camera phone. Hey, what's going on? Give a shout out to the Derek Shapiro show.
Shout out to the Derek Shapiro show. Thank you. Oh yeah. So there's this huge protest. We were in Boston, and we all kind of like started walking, and we spotted
like a government. Was it government center or downtown?
This was at the State House.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we spotted him at Government Center, and we walked all the way to the State House. It was two WCVB journalists, and we literally he just followed them, and he had like a pretend clipboard in his hand, and he was just like following them. Oh my god, it was so funny.
If it's not Derek Shapiro, it seems like something out of the Eric Andre show.
It literally was Eric Andre level. It was like just followed up, and then we lost him in the crowd. We lost him, and he said he just heard like a bunch of he literally got all insider information. He's like, okay, yeah, they had to call this manager guy. He knew all the ins and outs. He was so funny. Wait, so you're going to his party? Big Dog. The big party.
The big party.
Yeah, that was funny though.
Don, how far are you from this party where you're at?
He might actually not be on right now. He'll be on, I think, in a few minutes. I think he may be off right now. Anyways, Kobe Buffkin drafted 15 by Atlanta. So he's going to be number 15. All right, so we're halfway through now the first. And still, Whitmore has not been drafted.
What if every year, if Draymond punched somebody, that they get traded the next year? So it's like
the Draymond curse.
So it's so this year, Draymond punches Klay Thompson, and then Klay Thompson's gone.
Yeah, Klay Thompson goes to the Hornets next season.
He goes to the Hornets. The Wandong Tigers. Meow.
Meow.
I still love that from Shaq. Then
I love that one.
Tigers.
Meow.
By the way, did you mention that Harrison went into the crowd?
Yeah, Harrison went into the crowd, and we kind of lost him. But he literally followed the woman. He was literally like a half a step behind the woman and the other guy.
he
literally like
he was gonna get this shit kicked
and
out.
then he kept pretending like he had this like thing. He had like a fake earpiece, and he kept like doing the fake earpiece in his ear when he didn't have anything in his ear. It was like super bizarre.
He was making a stance.
I know, and he like literally like just walked off, and he pretended he was like the plainclothes security guard for the newscasters. It was so funny. I know, but his like level of just his jokes in general, dude, are so funny. So, Big Don, you got the big party. You got to let us know.
The big party.
The big party.
Big party.
Yeah. Luigi's supposed to be there, but knowing Luigi, that's like not certain whatsoever.
Luigi. I know. Luigi, where are you?
I think the Thunder could make a push next year. I think they could be pretty good.
I think so too.
Yeah, for sure.
I like the young core.
They just gotta hope the talent develops.
They'll actually have a good baby Thunder team. Could you imagine if they actually like won the championship?
That'd be pretty cool.
Everyone, because that would be a true moment of like Thunder are playing chess while everyone's playing checkers.
Well, it'd be like take that take that KD.
Oh yeah, take that, Suns. I think the best thing for the league next year is the Thunder play the Kings in the Western Conference Finals.
That'd be so funny.
And we get the Pistons versus the
the Pistons.
Who would be a good team?
The Spurs.
We get the Pistons against the Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
And the finals is going to be the Kings against the Pistons, and the Kings win in 7.
That's the good ending.
Wins.
That's the good ending. I mean, America wins with those 4 teams in the
I don't know about
finals.
the Pistons.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I kind of overrated Sabonis because he's really bad on defense.
He is. He also gets stomped out by Draymond, the girly man.
Stomped out by the girly man. Girly man alert.
I think in all seriousness though, I think we'll probably see the Nuggets still. I think the Nuggets are still the favorite in the West right now.
Yeah.
But I think teams that come up are definitely the Thunder. I'll say the Thunder. I think the Warriors are still going to be a legit team. Kings are going to be good again.
How are the Jazz going to do?
I don't know what's going on with the Jazz. Also, I think Phoenix is still a juggernaut. I don't really like the big three. I don't like this big three. I think they got
no depth.
They have no depth besides. I mean, you're going to rely on Torrey Craig? You're going to rely on
the thing.
Yeah.
We talked last time, and like I feel like the Suns have probably one of the worst bench like in the league. Like
100%.
Well, and here's the thing too, because what was his name on the bench that he actually ended up doing pretty decent. Shit, 1 second. But it was like they were already losing. Campaign. He ended up going for like 30 points when they lost.
Well, they got rid of Mikal Bridges, and they got rid of Johnson, which were like that was a really good. I think they had a better team prior to that KD trade than they do now.
They were clearly trying to go in this year, but it was.
What was weird to me was like Kai made the point last time, and he was like, "Yeah, the Nuggets bench, they're going to be struggling next year." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "I feel like Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, that's a pretty solid bench."
That is a solid bench. You know, Bruce Brown also. He's I think he's
not a girly man.
No, he's not a girly man at all. He's a really good player. Brown's also a really good player too. Yeah, I think that the Nuggets work. I think the thing about the Nuggets is that on paper, you look at you have Jokic, he's the big player, and then you got Michael Porter Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have, you have Jeff Green off the bench. You have Bruce Brown off the bench, Braun off the bench.
Mm-hmm. Jeff Green was playing a lot.
Jeff
he was playing a lot. He was playing a lot during the regular season, not as much during the playoffs, I felt like.
Yeah, well, you got KCP too, so that's
Yeah.
actually it's a really good roster. They build that team really well.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Gordon, of course, Jamal Murray playing lights out. You had DeAndre Jordan, who was starting like later on in the season. I think Reggie Jackson is on this team too, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I thought that Aaron Gordon almost like I almost thought he was like the second best player on the Nuggets this final series because he was locking Jimmy up.
Oh yeah,
He just he put the clamps on Jimmy.
that was a good team though. They were just well built. I look at the Suns roster right now. I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah,
I mean,
because their owner is playing 2K.
Oh, literally 2K.
They literally look like what's his rating on 2K95? Oh my god, that guy's a beast. We gotta trade for him.
So it's like, okay, we have KD, we have Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. That's your four solid players. And then you got Cameron Payne, Josh Okogie, Jock Landale, TJ Warren, Torrey Craig, and Bismack Biyombo, and Terrence Ross off the bench. What is this? It's a huge decline. I don't know what to think about that.
It's girly.
It's
man.
Well, the thing is how about the Lakers next year?
They're also a question mark too.
Mm-hmm.
I think LeBron is the big question.
Yeah,
they did level up though. I think that they had a really good trade deadline. I mean, getting Rui Hachimura, bringing in Lonnie Walker, that was really good. But again, without LeBron, I don't know how much they're going to do. I think it's good though that they got D'Angelo Russell. I mean, the team works out well now. You bring back Schroeder. He worked really well with the Lakers. Austin Reeves, they developed him really well. Lonnie Walker, and I really like Jared Vanderbilt too. He was a really good pickup that they could get there. So you know what? I think they've actually done pretty well with the Lakers. I think they're going to get Whitmore. I think that might be the team to get him.
Well, did they get rid of somebody recently?
Let me see. I think they might have gotten rid of somebody.
Did they get rid of D'Lo?
No,
they might have kept everyone. I'm not sure yet. I mean, they're probably going to make some trades.
We have all those rumors about LeBron leaving, going to Dallas.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, there's no way that's happening.
Wait, does this mean Dallas is getting Bronny? Beast.
He'll probably go to Orlando or somewhere.
Oh yeah, the Mickey ring.
A Mickey,
a literal Mickey ring.
And LeBron hates Orlando, he said. So I don't think he'd ever go there.
What? He should love it. That's where he's from. Mickey World.
No,
that's where he won his last ring.
Yeah, I think he made a huge thing how he doesn't he hates Boston. I know he hates Boston with a passion. And he also said he wouldn't go to Orlando.
What's wrong with Orlando?
I have no clue. I think he has something.
He's never going to the Knicks, that's for sure.
He's not going to the Knicks.
You can't tell me he has a problem with Florida because he was already on the Heat.
I think it's Orlando.
Mm.
You know what? Honestly, if LeBron ever caused trouble and you were the GM, you'd say, you know what? We're shipping you off to Detroit.
Yeah.
We're going to ship you to a bad team right now. Just force.
I like how Aceman just automatically send him to Detroit.
I'm either sending him to Detroit or New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, it's funny too. Is he actually did miss the playoffs that one year, so it's
true.
He literally proved that he can't in all his power can't carry a team to the playoffs.
No, they missed twice. They missed his first year and then last year too.
And then Mickey.
Oh, they got the milk break in 2020.
The milk break.
That was a 3-month recess, I call it. A friggin' recess.
That's beast.
All right, so we got 3 girly men team coming up. We got the Lakers, we got the Heat, and we got the Dubs.
The Dubs.
The
Go.
Warriors.
The Dubs
Hi,
are the
where
most
you at?
girly, man.
And we got the L's.
Yeah.
What? No.
Don, Julius Randle gone? Question mark.
I hope so. There's rumors
Corey
that they
Johnson
want Paul
here.
George now.
Julius Randle has been sent to the Mavericks. This is
Sent to
in
the
exchange for an old Dirk Nowitzki signed jersey and a free HEB membership. Now back to you.
Yes!
No!
Yes!
The Wizards would take that deal.
I think the Wizards would take a gift card to Burger King and call it a day.
Yeah, they would take a $5 gift card from Burger King.
And they'd get a free bag of potato chips.
Yeah. It's
Wow,
either
okay.
that or Starbucks that take it from.
Breaking
Nets
news.
The Nets have back-to-back picks.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder what they're going to do because I don't know what's going on with them.
Bro, I hate the Nets. I think they're the most irrelevant team.
Yeah, they're pretty bad right now.
I don't hate them as much since they got rid of the snake.
Yeah, ever
That's
since they
true.
got rid of the snake, I actually have more respect. Plus, they have Cameron Johnson, and they also have
And
They
then
got
the
Mikal
Grizzlies
Bridges.
offered like 4 first-round picks from Mikal Bridges.
I just hate how they're just another New York team. I wish they would have stayed in New Jersey.
yeah. I wish they would have stayed in New Jersey too. And this is in the Barclays Center, so it's like even worse. It's where they play.
Because it's like you can't even claim it's like a Yankees Nets scenario or Yankees Mets scenario where it's just like, oh, I root for other team, blah blah blah. It's just like no, they just chose to go to New York. Fuck them. Like who the hell is a Nets fan in New York?
I don't think many people.
Yeah, just root for the Knicks.
I know, right?
They're the ones with actual history in New York.
I know. Honestly, if like same thing with the Yankees, I'd be like, okay, no reason why to root for the Mets. Just be a Yankees fan.
I mean, I can like understand the Mets a little bit more, but yeah, I see your point. Like, I don't know, Mets is such a hipster team to root for.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so cool for rooting for the Mets over the Yankees.
Also, LOL Mets too.
Well, Mets, and they suck too right now. Them and the
Well,
How
Cubs.
do they go from 100 wins to now what? They're under 500, right?
Under 500. Yep.
Mets,
they-
what happened?
I know they have two aging pitchers.
Why would you
They gotta-
bank on them?
I wouldn't bank on them. These are like the same. These were the best players back in 2012.
Yeah,
I don't know
back
why
when
you're
they
going
were Tigers.
11 years later and still
They're
banking
paying-
on them.
And they're paying their core $350 million. What the hell?
They're just the IMF at this point.
They're playing reverse Moneyball. They're actually playing 5D chess.
I know. I know.
They're playing that U.S. debt money
Debt.
ball right now.
Oh yeah.
Moneyball. US debt Moneyball.
Hey guys,
It's
I'll
like,
be
what
right
if we
back.
paid? What if we pay more money and lose? It's genius. Actually, I'm curious how that Don or what? How's that midseason championship gonna work now for basketball? What the hell even is that?
What? I don't even know. They just want to give them participation trophies.
Oh,
Yeah,
they add
exactly.
them
Incorporate
first.
the WNBA somehow.
Yeah, I think that's basically what it is because it's just going to be the regular. From what I remember,
They
it's
got
just gonna be the
Jalen
regular
Hood.
season as it is.
Who?
Who?
We got a guy from Indiana. We got Jalen Hood Shafino.
Great one. Great one.
Miami's gonna get Cam
I'll make
Whitmore, and
those.
I'm gonna rage.
Don, how are the Lakers gonna fuck this up? Oh my
Like, what's
god! What? No! Who the hell is Jalen Hood?
Nick Smith still hasn't been picked.
That's the whatever kid's guy right there.
Whatever kid's guy.
Because I know the reason I know a lot of these guys is because of 2K. Because I'll be playing my league.
be drafted.
And Nick Smith turns into a beast a lot of times when you play in my league.
Without the dimer on. So is Ossier and Amen Thompson, are they brothers?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What the hell? They both got drafted after each other. What the hell? Overtime elite. Oh my goodness. And two really bad teams picked them up, Pistons and Rockets. Remember everybody being like, "Oh yeah, Chris Paul should just go back to the Rockets."
No.
Or actually, never mind. People were saying that about Harden.
Oh yeah, people want Chris Paul to go back to the Clippers.
The Clippers? What the hell? That ain't no Lob City. Oh yeah, Don. Do you remember whenever I was telling you about how Chris Paul's daughter was getting harassed because he never won it? He's like a playoff loser, right?
Oh my god!
and then literally, so she was getting bullied for that, but then the next day it was like Chris Paul. That was the whole he got released, and then it was just memes on Twitter going off. It would be Chris Paul's daughter bully the next day, just him rubbing his hands about to go in.
Chris Paul are all right, release me. My daughter's getting bullied now.
Release me. My daughter's getting bullied. Wait. No, that's not a good idea.
Chris, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't care. Don't matter. Send me to the Golden State Warriors. I'll be the backup point guard.
To be honest, we have to realize that a draft for Miami is irrelevant because they're just gonna find some dude off the street and turn him into a superstar.
I know. It don't matter who they draft in the first round.
Honestly, they're probably gonna go down to the streets of Miami and just find a dude balling. It's all right, we'll pick him up.
It's a Fresh and Fit podcast, how they just recruit people off the streets.
Yeah, they'll be oh, this oh shit, this what's it called guy? This the professor guy. We should pick him up. It's just wait, what? They end up taking the professor, goes to a championship.
By the way, Ace Man. Oh, he's gone.
Oh yeah, he's out.
I was gonna ask him to analyze the presidential rep I sent him last night.
Oh.
Oh no! You know what's funny about that? I had to speed up the video. I had to speed it up. It sounds a lot better if you speed up. Fuck it. Oh. Get me way down the street and get down the bus to feet.
Don, whatever happened to Anthony Bennett?
Oh yeah, did you see the new Barry McCockner video?
Oh, what happened? Or what is it?
He did the best games for each NBA bust.
Oh shit, I'm actually watching it now. And he said Sacramento. Get Sacramento?
What? No.
Yeah, actually, what the hell happened to Anthony Bennett? Why didn't he never pan out?
Because first off, he was drafted too highly to begin with. I remember watching the 2013 NBA draft, and I had no one had Anthony Bennett going number one. No one.
Yeah, even Bill Simmons. Even when they made that announcement. Whoa!
Kent Whitmore's going to go to Miami. I'm going to be pissed.
Man, the Cleveland front office really does fucking suck, don't they? They couldn't even get LeBron a chip in the first 6 years he was there. And then he had to Make-A-Wish teammates in those years he did lose.
Yeah, he had the remains of Shaq and LeBron's last year during the during his first tenure in Cleveland.
Shaq when he was more concerned with eating cheeseburgers
It's the
than
calm
people.
before storm. How was I going to start this? That's an awful hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Eminem Ted? Probably not.
Oh shit.
Eminem went down the street and he had nothing but the beats, but he knew that if he didn't rap, he'd be in a tap tap dancing and he'd be done. When a white rapper wants to be a type and he has a big bite, he knows that if he doesn't do that, then he's gonna have a pap at that. But the white man wants to rap and he doesn't have wrapping paper for Christmas time, and then he has a Christmas time, but then that ain't their time to do that.
Man's got a
That
walk.
ain't no disrespect to Christmas now, is it? He got the 8 Mile up in the air. He's gonna have that 8 Mile real high here now, because it's gonna
Oh
go
shit,
down.
my name is on the clock.
Eminem is a nerd re-upload.
What the hell? Who?
Who?
Jamie White Jr. of UCLA.
Who?
Who?
Is that a beast?
I don't know. No, it's Miami. He didn't go undrafted, so not Beast.
Yeah, true.
8 Mile. He's gonna be down here, like 8 Mile down here, and everything down here with a big guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
50 Cent went down a quarter when he had nothing but a porter. Porter John with the motherfucking ton. Then he had something like that. I don't give a fuck about Eminem. His Eminem will be like this Eminem right there. But fuck Eminem with the motherfucking.
Why does he have that walker there?
Don, he looks like Sabonis playing defense.
Yeah.
Fuck Eminem. Eminem. That's what I'm talking about, Eminem. Because he down there with the scoreboard and the Twix over here with the Hershey Kisses.
He's just spazzing.
Eminem, you're a 40-year-old white rapper who got winded from fucking doing a free spitting a fucking rhyme. You got winded. You unathletic fucking bad Christmas now, is it?
DJ.
He got an 8 Mile up in the air. He's gonna have that 8 Mile real high here now, because it's gonna go down 8 Mile. He's gonna be down here, like the 8 Mile down here, and everything down here with a big guy.
He got.
Ace man, analyze.
Yeah, tell me how this is not that far off.
I just stepped in. So we have El Presidor. Oh, mocking Eminem. That's a bold move.
Yeah, tell me how this is not far off from Tony DeYoung.
The first prepared than Tony DeYoung. He's better.
Well, this was during Eminem's white guilt phase.
Oh,
True.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
should I drop it or do Donald Trump? Probably not. What a weird bar.
That's such a strange one.
And he had nothing but the beats, but he knew that if he didn't rap, he'd be in a tap tap dancing and he'd be done. When a white rapper wants to be a type and he has a big bite, he knows that if he doesn't do that, then he's gonna have a pap and tap.
This isn't far off from some kid that was in my high school that did
But the
kind
white
of
man wants to
SoundCloud.
rap, and he doesn't have wrapping paper for Christmas time, and then he has a Christmas time, but then that ain't their time to do that. That ain't no disrespect to Christmas now, is it? He got the 8 Mile up in the air. He's gonna have that 8 Mile real high here now, because it's gonna go down 8 Mile. He's gonna be down here, like the 8 Mile down here, and everything down here with a big guy.
Oh shit, Warriors on the clock. Trade Draymond Green.
Hi, this is breaking news. Draymond Green has been traded to the Indiana Pacers.
No!
Just kidding.
Oh, that would have been beast. Oh, DJ Aceman, why'd you have to get my hopes up?
I know.
Hey boy. Hey boy. Hey boy.
You almost made me a very happy man.
Oh man.
Wait, actually, remember when Don? Remember when the Mavs were talking about getting AD? They wanted AD Disney.
We need to pair Luca up with someone.
Honestly, I don't think Luka will ever be in a duo with anybody. I think he's going to be stuck in limbo.
In Mavs purgatory.
Mavs purgatory.
Mavs purgatory. Well, there's only been one player to break through Mavs purgatory. His name was Dirk. You just have to win a chip. You have to win a chip with JJ Perea. Beast!
Cam Whitmore.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to think about.
Oh no!
The Mavericks have never had.
Whitmore.
Yeah, the Mavericks have never. They've never had a. Whenever it's Dirk or Luka, for the most part, they've never had like a second guy next to him, a second star caliber player.
They're just like, fuck it. They need to go. They need a beast by themselves. Actually, shit. Now you say that, it's like Dirk could have had a lot more chips.
That's what's so crazy about that 2011 championship, because it was just Dirk and, they had good players, but it's not like any of them were star players outside of Dirk.
They had like Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler. They had Jason Terry.
Jason Kidd was kind of like at the end of his like run.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't bad on the Mavs. He was pretty good, actually. But they had Steve Novak. Beast!
Wait, they had Steve Novak. The Mavs had Steve Novak.
Yeah.
But no!
They had Jason Terry. Beast! But Don, we'll never have the Beast, Mario Hezonja.
No, not again. The only player that defied Mickey. He said no.
Mickey. He said Mickey who? Mickey Ring? Oh, that's right, Mickey Ring. lay 6-4 in the championship.
Who?
Lay 4-6.
Oh my God! They drafted a player from Santa Clara. What?
Brandon Podziemski.
Cali boy.
Is that Jack Harlow?
It is.
Looks like him. So, yeah, seems like what's going on with this Cameron Whitmore guy?
Knicks, trade up, please.
Who the hell is Brandon Podit? What the hell is that? Who the hell is that?
Podziemski.
He's the local product.
He seems like he's going to be one of these players 10 years from now. We're going to have like trivias about who did the Warriors pick at this selection.
Kai's like,
Kai Boy might actually know him. Watch Kai say like, oh, I actually know this guy.
What the Warriors picked a white boy? What the hell?
This is your DiVincenzo replacement.
I can't believe that after all these years, like, this is probably the closest that Chris Paul is going to get to a championship, because he's literally on a championship team.
Meanwhile, coming off the bench.
Yeah, meanwhile, coming off the bench. This has to be a Chris Paul Mickey ring if they win this year. I mean, what DJ Aceman? We never even talked. Where do you have the Warriors this year? Can they get it done?
I think they'll be like a 5. They're gonna fall into the Clippers category now, and that's gonna be because the Clippers are kind of like. I think the Suns. I'm still gonna pull the Suns into that category too.
The Suns.
I don't think they're gonna be able to get past the semis.
I'm not gonna lie. I think the Nugs might run the West for like.
I think the Nugs are gonna run the West too.
I think they're gonna run the West for like the next 2 to 3 years. Like,
I agree with you. I think the Lakers too are probably the only team that can catch up right now.
Honestly, at this point, Adam Silver is gonna like have to change the conferences for anything to happen.
He's gonna have to rearrange it geographically and put the Celtics in the West.
The Celtics are in the West.
The Celtics are gonna be in the West, and we're gonna be like, wait a second, they're the easternmost team, and Adam Silver's gonna go, Well, they're west of Maine, so they're in the west.
They're west of Maine. When your standard is west of Maine.
New York Knicks, Western Conference. Golden State Warriors, Eastern Conference. Los Angeles Lakers, Eastern Conference. Boston Celtics, Western Conference. And the Philadelphia 76ers, Western Conference. And we'll put the lucky Portland Trailblazers in the Eastern Conference.
The lucky.
So it's like all their games are like 3 p.m, so people don't even watch them.
Dane be like, I'm fine in the East.
I'm fine in the East. No, could you just imagine if the NBA like completely ignored geographic principles and just said, you know what, we're gonna put everyone into divisions like the NFL does, but like you put one of the divisions is like the Celtics, the Bulls, the Lakers, and the Knicks. Another division is like the Clippers, the Hornets, the Suns, and like the Grizzlies or something. You just imagine you just like, like the most random teams.
There's like the Magic and the Raptors in another division.
Magic, Raptors, Hawks, and like the Trailblazers or the Kings. Oh my goodness, that would be kind of wild. And you get like the first round matchup is like the Nuggets versus the Celtics, and then on the other side it's the Pelicans against the Pacers. He's like, winner plays the Pelicans and the Pacers. And it's like, oh, this matchup feels like it's the finals. And then we get the finals, and it's like a really rundown Nets team against a stacked Suns team. And it's like, oh, it's a sweep. That's the season. I don't know how they would. I don't know. They kind of should. I think that would actually be kind of cool, though, if like every year you don't know who you're going to be in a division with. So it kind of brings about like mystery. And they're like, oh, it's going to be a stacked division. Kind of like the World Cup where they do a draw and you have to, whoever you're in the division with is the teams that you face.
Well, like you have to think too, like imagine you're making a trade with like your conference rival, right? And you just take away a player that they got or like that you got from them. And you're just thinking like, oh shoot, not only do I have the advantage overall against all these other teams, but against this team that gives us a headache, we're going to be good against.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There. Like, I wonder if they like, because like if they just made everything random, then that would really throw a wrench in that.
I think the random would actually make. I think the NBA though is doing this whole like in-season conference where teams get bonuses. Okay. Pretty sure they're doing that next year. So it'll be like some random conference. It'll be like the progressive conference, and they'll be like the progressive tournament sponsored by Flow, and it'll be like like the most random teams play each other. So it'll be like Celtics play the Thunder, and Knicks will play like the Rockets, and you'll just have like random teams, and it'll be like a tournament. But it counts as regular season games. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're doing that next year.
The one thing with the Warriors. Oh, sorry, continue.
Oh, no, I was just going to say these all count as like regular season games.
Yeah, definitely. The thing with the Golden State Warriors now, it's like they just peaked so hard from where they were in a lot of their rosters before. Like, it's like, I know they won like, last year, but like, I mean, you're never going to get a team like that 2015, 2016 Golden State Warriors.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
Who's going to be the next snake? It's going to be Luka. He's going to go to Golden State.
I think he's going to go to the Lakers. I feel like he'd go to the Lakers.
Oh, man, I'll be so upset if he does. I mean, I could see that happening, but it just sucks.
That would be pretty bad. I think his people would start questioning his character.
100%. He'd be the new snake.
100%.
But, it'd be crazy.
He can't win more finally went.
But, it'd make him even more of a snake. He'd be more of a snake because the one thing is European players are supposed to be very loyal, or they have been very loyal, and he'd break that. He'd break it. He'd be the first Euro, like top player to do that.
True.
and that would be even more snake-like.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that'd be very, very controversial.
You'd see Devin Booker on like Instagram going off on Luka every day. I'm not gonna lie, Devin Booker is like shit. He might be like top 10 right now.
I agree.
Like, because he played so fucking good. He played so good. It was just him and KD, but then he was playing better than KD, honestly.
Oh, he definitely is.
Because it was insane. It was insane.
I mean, I remember he had that big game back I think his second year in the league. He had like 70 points against the Celtics. I'm like, this guy he's gifted.
Yeah. Like, Devin Booker is definitely like he's him type player, but the problem with Devin Booker is like he just keeps getting like unlucky in the playoffs because he plays good, but then he just does something really stupid. Like with Luka, it was just like, oh, that's the Luka special, and it was like Game 7, he just gets murdered. And then this year, he didn't really say anything. He just got really unlucky with like having to play the Nuggets, and I think what made him unlucky was the fact that everyone was overrating the Suns to be the team that was going to go to the like Western Conference Finals. Like, oh, they're gonna beat the Nuggets, like no problem. And then Jokic was playing way better than them, like combined. I mean, and the thing that made the Nuggets just better overall was the bench. The bench just could not compete with the Nuggets.
Yeah. Yeah, the Nuggets just overall, they're just really well constructed.
And the fact that we're saying that Jokic and Jamal Murray are quote unquote like the best duo right now. Well, they're the best duo. They're the best duo at the same age. They're both 28.
Yeah.
So if they keep those two together, they could be scary.
It's kind of like the old Curry and Thompson duo.
Yeah.
Like when healthy, much. The Splash Bros are.
No, actually, Murray's 26.
And 26, damn.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. He's younger. You're right. But they're still around the same age. They'll probably be together for a while. The thing with Curry, though, and Clay is like Curry is still playing up to his elite caliber skill, and Clay's fallen off.
Yeah. Yeah, Clay's had some he's fallen off. I think the injury definitely limited him.
Yeah, because he was out for 2 years pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, that has put a cork into his game.
Curry and Clay, they kind of remind me of if I had to compare it to hockey, they're kind of like Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin, where it's like Sidney Crosby being like Curry, how he just still plays up to that standard, and then Evgeny Malkin and then Clay just falling off.
That's an accurate one.
Yeah, they're literally like the same thing. They're like a duo, but like Curry's just still a beast.
Yeah,
like Curry's he's too good, man.
I don't really see Curry like having a complete fall off. Once he has a complete fall off, he might just retire.
If he won a couple more chips, though, he would make that whole like
he's going to be entering the debates of like LeBron or Jordan.
He will be.
Yeah, he will.
Here's the thing with Curry, though, that you can't say about LeBron. He changed the game.
I agree.
Wait, can you say that again? What'd you say, Don?
I think Curry has changed the game more than LeBron. LeBron just kind of is the master at everything in terms of being a good player. But Curry, he expanded the game. Now everyone's kind of jacking up threes.
Yeah, I think it's actually kind of interesting you say that about LeBron, because it's like I almost agree and disagree with it. It's just like I think with LeBron, it's just like he played in so many different eras of basketball where he changed his game. He like kind of adapted his game to like fit every scheme. That's why I think like someone like LeBron has a way bigger like IQ than Curry, because like Curry just does what he does best, but like LeBron adapts better, I think.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes me think of people that say, "Oh, LeBron would be able to handle the '80s or whatever."
He would have.
Actually, there couldn't have been a better player.
in the 80s. Like LeBron would absolutely destroy Larry Bird.
I mean, they say that like if LeBron played football, he could probably be like a linebacker.
Yeah, or like a tight
He
end.
would have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he could be a really good tight end.
He'd be a really good one.
Like he's actually the one basketball player I will say he could actually probably play football. Because like I think I love basketball, but I feel like a lot of these guys, in all honesty, are kind of soft.
Yeah, some of them, especially like on the contact plays and when things get physical, they're kind of just baby, which I don't appreciate.
I don't like it. I mean, and
I can see Curry. If he were to put on like a couple pounds, he could be like a Mahomes.
I feel like there's baseball players that are tougher than a lot of basketball players.
True.
I agree.
And they don't even play like a contact sport. Like, I mean, who's more softer than like someone like Cat?
I don't think there are many.
Who's like tougher in baseball than Cats? I'm gonna say like Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper, yeah.
Yeah, Bryce Harper. Oh, and Naylor on the Guardians.
Oh yeah, rock the baby, Naylor.
Even Josh Donaldson.
I know.
Yeah, he. No.
I crushed your hopes and dreams.
No.
Well, the thing with Cat too, did you see all that shit he was talking about on like podcasts and live streams? He's like, when I'm done, people are going to be talking about how I changed the game.
Oh yeah,
and even Kendrick Perkins, who is just notoriously horrible at everything he says, even said like, what they're going to talk about, like, I forgot what he said. He came up with a good quip, but it was basically just like, what are they going to talk about? Nothing when it comes to you or something.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give a really hot take here.
Kendrick Perkins is a beast.
Porzingis has changed the game more than Karl Anthony Towns.
Porzingis
probably yes, yeah.
He's a unicorn.
Yeah, it's true, but he's also journeyman.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Journeyman alert.
Yeah,
no,
honestly,
not Clowney.
The first thing that like comes to my mind when talking about Karl Anthony Towns and his legacy is people making fun of his voice. That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
I think we could even say Markel Fultz has changed the league before Cat.
True.
Yeah, I think it's definitely Markel Fultz.
Yeah, 100%. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in his first 2 seasons changed the game more than Cat.
I think he said some nonsense too about how the last year's Minnesota team with like Patrick Beverly, when he was like celebrating after that play-in win, was more special than the Nuggets team that just won it all.
Oh my god.
Yep.
He said something like that.
Well, honestly, I think he'd do really well as a dance instructor because he can make anyone dance.
It's just, man, I get really annoyed. Like every time I think about Ja Morant, man, I want him to just clean up his act because I really enjoy watching him play. I think he's really entertaining. But man, he just cannot stop.
He's so stupid when it comes to that.
It just sucks because like he's such a talented guy.
Yeah, with his toy guns.
His squirt guns.
You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of that line in that song by Drake and Pound Cake, where he goes, "That's talent, God. That's talent gone wasted." And I pretty much think of Ja Morant at this point.
Pretty much.
Because the more stupid antics he's going to do, he's either going to get suspended or he might even get kicked out of the league. Or no one's going to want him because he's just not going to be playing that much.
You have to figure the 25-game suspension is actually kind of light given what he's been doing.
Oh, 100% light. He should get a lot more.
Like and a lot of people made a good point. They weren't really frustrated with if Ja was going to do what he was going to do. It was more like he saw the camera and just went with it. Mm-hmm. Like there was no attempt to be like, yo, put that away. Like we can't be, like you can't be doing that. Like there's none of that.
None of that. Nope.
Just no accountability. But it's okay because we got Anthony Edwards on the come up. He is going to lead the Timberwolves to a championship. Hopefully, because I actually really like watching him. I think he's a beast.
How about the man of the mic, Rudy Gobert?
Rudy Gobert. How dare you? How dare you bring up his name? Oh man.
I don't know about Rudy.
The Jazz totally finessed the Timberwolves in that trade.
The biggest finesse ever. Dude, that was like a heist. People just overvaluing their players.
Okay, so we have Brooklyn's up again. They just drafted Clowney, so they got one more draft pick. And then we go to Portland, Sacramento, and then the C's. Celtics.
By the way, that Portland pick was supposed to be us.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Yeah, we traded that for Josh Hart.
That's actually not a bad trade, though.
Yeah, but we got to re-sign him now.
But you guys don't have any picks, right, this year?
Nope.
Like last year, too.
But we traded that.
I know, but it feels like so the Knicks are going to have to wait like 3 years for an official.
No, we got good. We got draft picks next year.
I know, but I'm saying like 3 years because you didn't get one this year, didn't get one last year. So the next one you'll officially have is 2021, and then the next one you'll have is 2024. That's 3 years.
I think we got like a couple of those protected picks. Like we got the Mavs pick that's going to carry over. I think we got the Pistons pick. Because all those picks had like protections and they got unlocked and they just carry over to next year.
Yeah.
Why did Pascal Siakam play so late? He played when he was 23.
Oh yeah, he was a G Leaguer for a while.
Oh, okay. So he was he was the up and come up.
Right, yeah. The Raptors are notorious for getting like stashing players in their G League.
Yeah, because he's a beast. Because Pascal's like definitely like top 50.
Yeah, I would say so. It just sucks because the Raptors are kind of in like the mid tier now ever since like Kawhi left.
Oh my god,
still good.
It just was funny when Kawhi like just won a championship with it. He's like, I'm out. You guys aren't doing anything.
I know he just like bounced after 1 year.
Like it's weird because it's like I like almost like low key respect it because it's just like he's just being brutally honest. Like I always like to think Kawhi is like super calculated and honest about things. So I'm like, he's probably right. He's like, they probably aren't winning another chip.
By the way, I hope the Kings have the 24th pick, and I want them to get Chris Murray of Iowa.
That's beast. We're beasting now. We're beasting.
Luke's gonna be a Kings fan.
Actually, dude, I already am a Kings fan. I'm so
happy. That's true. They're going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know. No, but seriously, I love the Kings. I'm so happy for them.
Oh yeah, I think everyone is. Except for Kai. Kai's like, no, don't light the beam. No, don't do it.
I always like when Kai has like that monotone, like no.
It's like that's how you know you're making a dance.
It's like oh yeah, Draymond and Poole are gone. They're gonna blow it up. No.
And he's like, okay.
And then he does these. Exhale always gets me.
No, Kai's great. I always appreciate his reactions. They're great.
Yeah, I like his raw reactions.
We're about to have him get BK again.
Oh hell yeah!
Get BK, Whopper. I need the Whopper diss track.
Whopper.
Fuck them Whoppers.
That's got Tariq Whitehead, Duke.
I think the thing with Aaron Gordon is I think he like embraced his role more on the Nuggets because like remember when he was on Orlando and he wanted to be the guy, and it's funny because he kind of like is that on the Nuggets, but he doesn't embrace it. He's just like playing stronger defense.
Yeah, he was like known as the dunker.
Yeah, and I think that's good for the Nuggets because they need like a dunker. They need like Joker to like give him something in the passing lane so he could just like go up and go for it real quick. But I will say that was funny, the one poster dunk he had, and it was like Joker was like in the midst of it, but like he ended up getting an and one dunk, and then Joker post game they were like, "Yo, so like, what did you think about Aaron Gordon's dunk? Wasn't that awesome?" Like blah blah blah, and he was just like, "I was open."
Oh!
I was open. Yeah, Joker's such a strange one, man.
He's such a character too. I never really know, like, because he can, I don't know, just his facial expressions never change when he's on the court. It kind of like, I don't know what it is. It just shows me like he doesn't really show a lot of emotion. So I'm always like, okay, what is this guy thinking when he's like playing? Is he like mad? Is he happy? Is he excited?
Well, bro, the fact that like when they won the championship is like, we won.
Whatever.
We're done. We're done now.
Like.
Bro, Joker. Oh, you continue.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I really appreciated his like appreciation of like acknowledging all of the acknowledging all the Heat players before he celebrated.
Oh, that was really cool. Class act.
Class act.
But my favorite is how it was just like, oh, we won. We can go home now. Like he's like, the job is finished. He literally treats basketball like a 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like a job.
He's got his like briefcase with just a basketball in it. He's like, we gotta go to work, boys.
He pretty much John Moran is like, okay, basketball, and then on the side antics, social media antics, and then you have Jokic who's like, okay, work, and then he's like, home, work, home,
work, home, and he's kissing his wife on the cheek. It's like, okay, what's for dinner, honey?
Okay, I just worked my 9 to 5.
Yep.
Well, John Moran's like, okay, where's the toy guns? Get me some Nerf guns.
Pretty much.
You got the Nerf guns.
Jokic might be more Kawhi than Kawhi is, because even Kawhi, when he hit that game winner against Philadelphia, he showed emotion. If that was Jokic, he just would have been like, all right, another game we got to play.
Jokic would be like, that's 3 points. 3 points. Well, Duncan was like that too, because I forgot who got postered on the Spurs, but someone got postered and Duncan had no reaction, was just like, get up, that's 2 points.
It is.
It's 2 points.
And the way he retired was so much in the fashion of what he would do. He just like disappeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. They coached Spurs for a little bit, then they just went back into purgatory.
I love it. No one's seen Duncan forever. Duncan could be like on his own island for all we know.
Oh my god! I'm now so excited to watch the WNBA. It's me.
Do you guys ever see like the community posts under ESPN when they talk about the WNBA?
Yeah, it's funny. They'll be like, "Oh, I cooked a steak this evening. It was really good."
That one is so funny. I love the other one where it's like, I took my dog for the longest walk today. Now it won't get up. And then the other one's like, have you ever tried milk with water? I know. Have you ever tried cereal with water? It's super random stuff.
By the way, July 1st.
Getting up.
Get up.
July 1st?
That's the day the Pirates lose to the Bruins.
No!
The Pirates have completely fallen off the cliff.
Yeah, bro, they lost their last 10. Like, what the hell? And then, meanwhile, the Reds won their
Reds
last 10.
are the hottest. Although tomorrow they're going to clash with Atlanta, who's the other hot team. And San Francisco today got demolished by Padres. They got shut out, so they extend our streak. Guys, and the Red Sox got shut out today, too, so our streak continues.
Not beast.
I know. It was a weird day. The MLB has been... It's been very surprising this season with teams. I mean, Rangers are good this year. That's the Nick Adams franchise.
Hey.
You have the Houston Stranglers. They're doing okay.
The Stranglers.
Yeah, the trash. I mean, we could also call them the garbage disposals. You have the Marlins are going red pull right now, and they're currently in second place. You have the Mets, the Moneyball Mets. They are 14 games back. You have the Cincinnati Reds. They've come out of nowhere, and also the Diamondbacks, the Desert Boys. They're currently in first place, and we've got the Dodgers. They're just playing marginal right now. They're in third place right now, and you got the Giants. They came up out of nowhere, and they demolished the Dodgers over the weekend. Did you see that? 15-0.
Those
Damn.
Not beast.
That's like what we're gonna see.
Freaking Chris Murray before the Kings could.
That was embarrassing.
Speaking of Dodgers, what do you guys make out of that whole thing with that LGBT group? Because I was hearing some people saying like that's what they get. They want to do that. That's what they get. That's sweet.
You know, I'm surprised by it happened in LA.
All right. I'm surprised it happened.
I think the funniest part is how Clayton Kershaw was the one against it all. Kershaw's like, I ain't taking this bullshit. We don't believe in the woke stuff.
The woke stuff. No, they can't be no Dodgers fan. No.
I think that's the thing though about the Dodgers is or just baseball in general. I think a lot of the players are lean more conservative, or some of them at least. I think if you took a poll, I'd say over half are conservative. So probably 55-45.
Actually, I have a radical theory.
Uh-huh.
What if the teams like the Rangers and the Dodgers are trying to get an increased conservative fan base to sell more tickets?
Sell more
Maybe
tickets.
it's true. Maybe they embrace the culture wars.
To be fair, I guess you have to look at baseball as the conservative sports, since it is generally it's an old population that follows it.
True. I think football to a certain extent. I think somewhat of football too.
I know MMA definitely is because of Dana White.
Oh, and UFC, MMA, UFC.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan,
yeah.
Actually, Billy Burr's tomorrow.
Billy Burr. Oh, yeah, he was doing color commentating last night for the Red Sox.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
It was pretty funny.
What's weird is I think tonight he's doing a show in Pennsylvania. So he went from Boston to Pennsylvania, and now he's going to Connecticut. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Bill.
No, he was in Minnesota yesterday.
What?
Yeah, they were there. They played in Minnesota yesterday. He was in Minnesota.
Oh shit!
So he went from Minnesota to Pittsburgh today, or wherever.
No, he's in Hershey.
Oh, he's in Hershey. Okay, so Central Eastern, and then he's going to Beantown, or no, he's going to New York City, right?
No, he's going to Bridgeport, Connecticut.
What?
Okay, that kind of makes sense. And then is he going to Boston after?
No, I think he's going to Atlantic City.
What city?
Atlantic City, in New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. He's not even going to Boston. Oh wow.
So the NL West, right? They get they're the division with 3 teams in the same state, huh? Padres, Dodgers, and Giants.
Padres, Dodgers, and Giants.
And then I don't think there's another team that's like that, right? Because Angels and Athletics, that'd be the same state, right?
Angels, A's, yeah. And then you got 2 Texas teams in that division too.
2 Texas.
Okay. 2 Texas, and then you got the 1 Washington State team.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess you could look at that as maybe that division has 4 if you want to lump them all together. But the NL West just has 3 together, which is actually kind of crazy. So they don't travel super far for their division games.
Nah, they do pretty well there.
They just bussin'.
Although that is kind of far from Northern California to Southern California. That's going from Pennsylvania to South Carolina.
Yeah, but you have to think it's the NL Central. It's if the Pirates want to go play the Cardinals, that's a pretty far way. That's mid-state.
It is far. It's also if you think about it, the Blue Jays having to go all the way down to Western Florida to take on the Rays.
Oh yeah, that is true. The Jays probably have it like the absolute worst.
I mean, New York to Toronto is not too far. Toronto to Boston's not too bad. Baltimore to Toronto,
No,
not
but
too bad.
that Rays the Rays
Rays
too.
is inevitable. Oh,
That's just yeah, like because you have to figure like Rays to even the Orioles. Baltimore isn't terrible, but yeah, Rays to or Blue Jays to Rays. That's crazy.
that's a bad one.
It's crazy.
I mean, there's this there's all these people trying to like. Okay. Oh, damn. This is actually a good one.
Oh, the Kings got to steal Oliver.
Marquise Prosper.
Prosper.
Maxence
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
He played on Marquette.
I'm going to say he's a steal now. He's wearing purple. He's set. My brother. Look at him.
Look at him.
That's a beast.
I'm gonna share this tab for 1 sec. So this is what people are wanting to see, a realignment.
Oh, this is the realignment.
So they want a Northeast division.
Oh shit! That's like the bee.
It's actually kind of beast.
Oh, wait, does that mean we have to play the Jays? No.
No, this is actually a better one. Okay, so we're gonna move Kai Boy's team and send them over here to North Carolina. So we're gonna have the DC Nats. We're gonna have the A's, Braves, Rays, and Marlins. Beast. And then we're gonna have Red Sox, Yankees, Lowell team, Philly, and Baltimore. Beast. And then we're gonna get Toronto, Detroit, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and the Reds. Okay, this is a good one too.
Beast.
It's gonna be a good one. Twins.
Thank God. The Pirates don't have to play the Mets or the Yankees or the Sox. Or
That's a win for them in this one. And then you got Cubs, White Sox, and St. Louis. West, this is a good one too. So you keep the Texas teams, you keep these two teams, and then you bring in Kansas City. And then you got the I call this the West Coast. Seattle, San Fran, LA, and Padres. That's actually a good division.
I think if the A's did move, I think I'd like to see them down south.
Honestly, North Carolina deserves a baseball team.
They do.
Or Tennessee does.
Yeah, I want to see like Nashville get a team.
I would love to see Nashville get one. Definitely not Memphis. Memphis doesn't deserve any teams.
Memphis doesn't deserve any teams. Should move them out. Yeah, I think that Oakland doesn't deserve a team right now.
They should move the Grizzlies to Nashville. They just move to the next city over.
Yeah. Or you know what? NBA plays favorites with North Carolina and says, "Okay, we're actually going to put a team in Durham." Durham.
Beast. I like the realignment though. That's so much better.
Wait a second. I think the Celtics, did they just trade the pick away? It says here that Grizzlies are on the clock. I don't know what happened.
Well, it's still a Celtics pick.
It's just funny because it's it's not really like the MLB has favoritism to the West. It's just favoritism to California.
Exactly.
Wait, so when they say that the proposed trade is in, does the Grizzlies make the trade? I mean, make the pick for the Celtics?
No, that'd be stupid. If they did, they'll select the worst player available.
Oh, so this is just under the Celtics make the selection. Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, so that's why it says Grizzlies. Because they have to make the announcement, I think it is.
Yeah, from the trade, yeah. Say, though, if they allowed that to happen and they just, screwed them and just picked the worst player.
The Kings are trading Richaun Holmes and number 24 to Dallas. What the... So Dallas has made another trade?
Kyrie Irving will become a Sacramento King.
Here's the thing with Obi Toppin. I like Obi, but the problem is he's playing behind Julius Randle. Trade the man. Or start.
Don, you know what's going to happen? They're going to trade Brunson instead. No!
I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be horrible.
That would be horrible.
It's just like, oh, it's a contract. It was like, no, wait, that wasn't this year.
Contract.
It was a contract year.
It was what?
I think definitely the trade stuff is really interesting right now in the off season because like there's just so much stuff going on.
You think it would happen all tonight? Like I was expecting like a Zion or a Dame trade to happen.
Like we saw, the one thing is like we saw like all these coaches get fired only to find their way back to other teams.
Yep.
And then what was the joke? I remember the one joke was the Sixers upgraded from a doc to a nurse.
Oh no, they're showing the Celtics low lights.
I know, that was so sad. The Game 7 implosion.
But you called it. Because
I did call it.
You're a Celtics fan.
I said this team is going to implode in Game 7. The gas has been leaking out.
The thing is, too, I think if Nick Nurse would have played Mike Budenholzer in the playoffs, I think he would have actually outplayed him pretty bad.
Celtics got Marcus Sasser. Who?
Marcus who?
Is he even in attendance tonight?
Nope.
He's not. His father is, I think. Is that his father?
You're going to replace Marcus Smart.
I know, we got a Marcus out of this.
Oh, no, he's a scrappy kid. So you already know the Celtics are going to love him.
Does it have an NBA comparison with them?
Marcus Sasser. All right, I'll pull it up. I haven't done this in a
minute. We got some writing. This is actually crazy. Somebody, Jesse Cinquini of Clutch Points, wrote an article 12 hours ago saying 2 reasons Marcus Sasser is perfect for Celtics with number 25 pick.
There's no comparison for him. What?
It's Marcus Smart. Playmaking. Sasser, a 6'1" guard who played for Houston, didn't necessarily turn heads with his playmaking this season.
Okay,
he averaged just 3.1 points in his senior year. Okay, what do they say?
The comp for him, according to NBA Draft.net, Javon Carter.
Who? Michael Jordan. Who?
This is Ernie Johnson. We have a big update here. The Golden State Warriors will be demoted this season.
Let's go!
Yes! The NBA. The Lakers.
They will be replaced by the Shanghai Sharks that will play out of Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Where's Cowboy
NBA?
Ni hao.
They're going to be playing out of Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Wait, you know what that means, right? That means we're going to get Dwight back. That means we're going to get Dwight back.
Dwight Howard has entered the chat.
It's a really big opportunity. I'm really looking forward to the season. I think I could bring the Shanghai Sharks to a championship. I think the Indiana Pacers front office right now are just throwing darts at a wall, just seeing who it lands on.
They're probably playing rock, paper, scissors.
Playing rock, paper, scissors.
No, I think that, you know, that spin the wheel like website, they're probably just like, they have like 5 names. They're like, okay, we need everybody, so let's just spin a wheel and let a computer algorithm determine it. It's like,
Ask ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, like, then just roast the Indiana Pacers. Over the past 5 seasons, the Indiana Pacers have not won more than 40 games. The Indiana Pacers have been run by a horrible coach, and they have little to no a starting lineup. They should just go with the most random person. Who should we go with?
Mike McClung.
Mac McClung.
Yeah,
the Indiana Pacers have traded for Mac McClung 3 first-round picks along with, and then Tyrese Halliburton, and then they go with like the whole team has been traded for Mac McClung. They're gonna build the team around Mac McClung.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh no. You go.
I was just wondering, like, how are the Wizards going to do this year with all this trades?
They're really just hoping to get 12 wins this year.
They're scraping at the end of the bottom of the barrel, huh?
I think they're hoping to get. They're gonna have they're hoping to not land that inevitable 70 loss season.
Jordan Poole's gonna get like 40 shots a game.
Jordan Poole's gonna be spotted every weekend at Georgetown.
He's like, "Where's all the baddies?" And it's like, "Oh, they're all in LA." Shit.
Yeah, Jordan Poole's gonna be like, "Oh, it's the government. It's all the ugly people."
No, pretty much. Yeah, it's literally gonna be a bunch of old people going to their game. He's like, "There's no baddies."
Actually, DC is actually a young city. The average age of a person from DC is like, I think, 30 years old.
Oh, that's actually wild.
It's actually, it's like a lot younger than Boston.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a younger city. There are a lot of colleges in the area. There's like 5 or 6 in DC. So yeah, I think Jordan Poole will do okay. I think he'll do pretty well. Here's Adam.
Belmont.
Belmont?
Belmont.
Is that a university?
That's like a rich private school in Tennessee. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I actually know someone who went there. Yeah. I know about this city. That's cool. Ben Shepherd. Oh yeah, the Pacers are going to build a team around this guy. Ben Shepherd and Mac McClung. The Pacers are relying on you to bring them their first chip.
And he's like,
macroeconomic McClung.
I think Austin Reeves is going to be living this off season because he's just like, shit, like I'm actually like kind of a good player. He's like, now I actually can get the baddies.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, poor Jordan Poole. Oh well.
And Jordan Poole he's going to the East Coast. Skyboy up?
I have no idea.
He's definitely in class right now. If this is what he's writing.
He's like,
he's practicing this, guys. He's practicing his language. He's in that intensive language program right now.
Camp Cozy.
I wonder what's like a Japanese like basketball team. I could like, what's a Japanese basketball team? I'd be like, Konnichiwa.
You know what would be actually a really good team name? The Tokyo Drifts.
Tokyo Drifts. The Tokyo Drifts. Konnichiwa.
You have been trained the Tokyo Drifts. Oh, another team should be called the Kyoto Protocol. Because Kyoto had the protocol of reducing your greenhouse gas emissions. It's like, just imagine like that's a basketball team. The protocols.
The what's it called? The Pittsburgh Somalian Pirates.
Charlotte Hornets back on the clock. By the way, who are they taking?
What's MJ cooking right now, Don?
Nick Smith Jr.
Is that Beast?
I guess that's LaMelo's backcourt mate. So.
Oh, by the way, I don't know why, but I keep posting the thing in the chat. It's like, why did Mr. Krabs join the Axis powers?
Why did Mr. Krabs?
That's such a good video. That is such a good video.
I didn't watch it, but it just looks so funny to me. Like how it's like that's like the thumbnail.
Dude, no, it's a really good video. Because he's like he actually sounds like he could work for the BBC. This guy, and then he also has videos like
he
one
did
of
a
his
video
videos
called
is
"Why
like
Badlands Chugs Drunk This Lake."
no,
Why did Badlands
Lines Chugs?
Why did Badlands Chugs?
I think he did one on Bob the Builder and how he helped rebuild Europe after World War II. He has like so many random videos.
Why did Bob the Builder rebuild Europe?
Who is this?
Let me look it up. Mr. Krabs. Axis powers.
It's Docu Dewberry.
Yeah. I started last year. How many OSHA violations in the construction of the Colosseum? Oh, this was my favorite one. How good was Vlad the Impaler in the paint? Oh yeah, this was the one that I found.
I like how it's like Shaq posted up.
That was such a good one. Then they have, how could the heat death of the universe impact your
financial portfolio?
Yeah. Oh, I saw this one. Why couldn't Candace prove to her mom that anything happened at Tiananmen Square? So like they just bring about like historical things.
How does Monsters Inc. pay 0% tax? 0% tax.
Why
did the IRA help protect Lucky Charms?
It's just, why do the Smurfs refuse to join NATO?
Okay, find the one on Badlands.
Oh my god, why did the Kool-Aid Man tear down the Berlin Wall?
Oh my god. Dude, these videos are they're so funny.
Why did Badlands Chugs drink the Aral Sea? God. Oh my god, what was Mr. Clean's role in the Chernobyl nuclear disaster? Was King Henry VIII the first documented mukbanger? I love this one. Why did Bob the Builder build the Berlin Wall? Oh my god.
Were the angry... Oh,
no, you go.
Were the Angry Birds used as artillery in World War I?
Oh my god, was the US election of 1800 won by a rap battle?
Rap battle. True. Did the Tattletale Strangler kill Epstein?
How did the VeggieTale start the Roman Empire? How did Mr. Monopoly cause the Great Depression? Oh no, did Stalin have a fast food chain during the Cold War?
Bro, these are hilarious. I love the thumbnails too. The thumbnails are really funny.
Was Woohoo Island the deadliest battle of World War II? Oh no. Oh my god, did Dogecoin crash the Weimar Republic's economy?
Yes!
What was Donkey Kong doing in Vietnam from 1955 to 1975? Oh, dude, this is so funny. Did Jimmy Neutron build the Glock? Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, this was so funny. Did JFK have an affair with the green M&M? Oh my god! I brought up the one recently. Is Caillou secretly a KKK member? I don't know. This guy is such a beast for like making these mockumentaries, but they're actually so funny.
By the way, the guy
of analysts
looks like that YouTuber, that rapper.
Oh yeah. What is that one? Yeah, the whatever kid pulled it up. Friggin.
Yeah, Fredson.
That is Kai Boy. It literally is Kai Boy. Let me show you. Let me show you it.
That's why I thought he was Filipino when I first saw him, because Fred's is Filipino.
He might be Filipino.
He might be, actually. I think he might be.
Or to my analysis. Boop, 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 boop.
Let's pull up Kai Boy.
Wait, yo,
This
Kai,
is Kai Boy.
It's a piece.
And then we can.
Kai.
Oh,
Oh.
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 That looks like Kai there.
Kai's an internet influencer.
He is. He is. He's a comedian and influencer and singer.
Yo, PJ, I'm on the video of Vlad Impaler as the how good was Vlad the Impaler in the paint.
Oh yeah.
And there's this comment. It says John Moran shows guns, but Vlad the Impaler shows dunks.
Wait, who's? Oh, Ivan the Terrible was the guy that like blinded people.
Yeah.
Oh, they should do one on him. I think there was one. Oh my god, dude, this was so funny. How did the fall of Constantinople affect LeBron's legacy?
That was the fall of Constantinople.
Oh my god, why did Ronald Reagan invent drip down economics, but it has like him dressed up as like having drip?
Drip, I love it. Drip
Drip
down.
down.
Oh man. Was the bill from Schoolhouse Rock the Patriot Act? Oh my gosh. These are just like hilarious.
I think the Candace one from Phineas and Ferb and the Tiananmen Square is so funny.
This all started because I saw the first one, which was just why did Mr. Krabs join the Axis power? I was just like, why is this so like candidly like expressed? Oh, and that's just did Squidward start the Russian revolution?
Oh my god, this one's funny too. Kermit questions the decision to invade Iraq.
To invade Iraq. Dude, these are so fucking great. Was King
Batman sells out to China.
Was King Henry VIII the first documented mukbanger? Mukbanger. Was King Tut's tomb discovered because he didn't use NordVPN?
I think the Mr. Krabs and the Axis power is probably the funniest one.
It was definitely the first one that got me into it because I was just like, what the hell is this? I love the Badlands Chugs one. That one's funny. The Aerial Sea.
I gotta look at that. Jimmy Neutron and Diaglock is funny too.
If it dripped down economics. Dripped down.
Dr. Nefario designed the Hannibal too.
Actually, I have to look at this. How did the fall of Constantinople affect LeBron's legacy? That's so funny.
Oh my god. What was I love these ones where like you ask what they're doing during World War II. What was Thomas the Tank Engine doing in World War II?
What was he doing in World War II?
I think they gotta pick on more of these like children's characters though. Okay, you got this one. Did Hitler escape to Argentina via the back rooms?
Well, the one I really liked was like Monsters Inc. paying 0% taxes. They're just like invading.
Dude, that is so funny. And also like Coliseum and the OSHA. Fucking OSHA.
And then the IRA protecting Lucky Charms.
I think those are funny. They got to look more into that. Monsters Inc. though. How did he like not pay? I love how like they have Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski, you're evading your taxes. What are you doing?
Well, it's great.
She should go, Chris Paul. You're getting traded again.
Did Hitler escape to Argentina via the backwards?
I love how Kevin O'Leary's like one of the he's the thumbnail of how could the heat death of the universe impact your financial portfolio. I love how he's just
Kevin O'Leary.
Where was Gondor when Western Europe fell?
Well, it was funny because a lot of those memes, like that one with the Kevin O'Leary one, it reminds me of this meme I saw a really long time ago, like back in 2016, where it was like Republican Tupac be like during like the heat death of the universe, be like, how is this going to affect the economy? It was just the most random thing. It was like Republican Tupac.
The one that LeBron and the Constantinople. Oh my god!
So, the fall of Constantinople will affect his legacy. Oh, how about this one? How did left versus right Twix preferences cause the Cold War? It's just Stalin with like a left Twix in his hand.
How did a copyright suit force Turkey to change its name?
Was the fall of Rome bad for trout? How did the fall of Rome affect the trout population? Wait, did you see for the one where it's like what happened to India and it's just completely like gone from the map?
Yeah. Also France too. Why does France no longer exist?
What the?
Oh my god! How do we recharge electric eels?
Electric eels.
Ow!
Did a face reveal lead to the decline of Spain? A face reveal. Did they really name a country after the Madagascar movie? Oh my gosh.
It's a beast.
Oh my gosh, I love this one. How did the Veggie Tale start the Roman Empire?
Was Mussolini a puppet of Mario and Luigi?
A puppet. He's a puppet.
Did Plankton prevent nukes in the Korean War? Did Squidward start the Russian Revolution? Oh my god, this is so funny. How did the Minions survive Stalingrad? Oh man, isn't there one on Shaggy?
Batman sells out to China. China.
The Epstein one looks funny. Mr. Monopoly caused the Great Depression.
Did the Dogecoin crash? Did Dogecoin crash the Weimar Republic's economy? Was Princess Peach executed in the French Revolution?
That one I cracked up.
That one's hilarious.
Oh, why did the Scooby-Doo gang hunt communists during the Second Red Scare? Oh my god, was the USS Yorktown repaired with flex tape?
Beans!
Bro, the fact, dude, he like releases these videos like every like week. So like he's like pumping these out.
He's got like 200 ideas on a notebook somewhere. And
I know.
Railing them.
Dude, I don't know how this guy has so many ideas. This is incredible.
Was communism created after Karl Marx lost the game of Monopoly?
No!
I just love how he takes like a historical something that happened in history and then he just mixes it with pop culture.
Well, it's like a false equivalency because it'll be like, oh, Bob the Builder building something, but then it's like the most like specific time in history.
H-Man, you know who he is? He's a satire analyst.
Oh, 100%.
He's a big analyst.
This is hilarious. Hey, remember that guy that came on our thing back during the college football World Series, college football?
Oh, the SpongeBob analyst.
SpongeBob analyst guy.
Yeah, SpongeBob analyst.
They need this guy's like one step ahead of him.
Yeah, true.
This is incredible though. Like the fact that he probably is like a writer, I assume, for like an Onion type newspaper, and this is like the videos he makes. That's so funny though. It's really good. I think the Monsters Inc. one is the best one.
I like that one a lot. I just love how good was Vlad the Impaler in the paint.
Oh, dude, that one is so funny because he was a painter, Vlad the Impaler.
I just love how it's like Shaq like posting up with Vlad the Impaler.
I'm trying to think who else would be like a good historical figure. Oh, there was a pope who had intercourse with his own daughter.
Oh, jeez, the Clippers drafted Kobe.
Kobe Brown. So there's another Kobe in LA now.
Kobe Brown.
Well, there's only one Kobe in LA now. Oh.
Wait, wasn't there another guy named Kobe? Named after Kobe? He's in the NBA right now? I read
I'm
that.
not sure.
Or is it just this guy? Because we're talking about a guy named Kobe tonight. Maybe it's just him.
Yeah, it was Kobe Birkin or something like that.
Kobe Birkin. So there's two Kobes. There's one
Kobe
guy on
Birkin.
Atlanta and one guy on the Clippers.
That's his last name is Birkin.
Birkin, yeah.
That's a funny last name, Mike. Kobe Birkin.
Kobe Birkin.
Yeah, Ivan the Terrible could be a good one. He could come up with a good one for that. Was there also an Ivan the Great too?
I think there might be an Ivan the Great.
I want to see.
I think he definitely could do one on a Pope. Oh, he could. You know, it'd be a good one. Martin Luther for during the Reformation.
Yeah.
I want to see him delve into screw it, Metal Gear lore. Why did Ryan?
Oh my god. Maybe we could do something on something about Walter White.
Walter. Oh, that's beast.
Well, no, he could do like for Martin Luther. He could be like, was Martin Luther's 95 Thesis the first rap battle ever?
True.
Or he could do it could be like the first ghostwrite ever.
Oh my god. No, for Walter White, is Walter White on the FBI's is Walter White the FBI's current #1 most wanted international criminal?
That is canon. He wasn't one of the FBI's most wanted. Spoiler alert for Breaking Bad.
Let's see who else. Oh,
Would be good. Another good historical figure.
Trying to think who would be a good historical figure we could talk like he
Actually,
could.
There was that whole theory that Walter White's blue sky meth caused the zombie outbreak in Walking Dead.
That's funny. Actually, what could you do for Lenin?
Oh, Lenin. Gosh, you could do so many things with him.
Mm-hmm.
Did Lenin oh, that's a good
Did
one.
Lenin invent K-pop?
why did Lenin invent K-pop?
Did Fidel Castro produce the first reggaeton song?
True.
Oh, that's another one. There's some crazy historical figures out there. There was that one pope though. There was a pope that literally married his own daughter. Oh, it's so bizarre.
Oh damn.
I mean Henry VIII, dude. Did Henry VIII have the first TLC program?
Yeah. By the way, should we do the second round or not?
Nah, it's kind of getting boring.
Yeah, and I still gotta go to work tomorrow, so
He's got the clients.
I still love how it's like Reagan like dripped out, and it's just like, why did Reagan invent drip down?
Economics.
It dripped out.
Oh man.
Why do the Smurfs refuse? I think the Smurfs refusing to join NATO is pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
I gotta watch these videos tonight.
I got one.
Be like, remember that?
Was Winston Churchill a COD and Halo player?
Winston Churchill COD and Halo player.
We got
Was Cooper the first ANCOM ever?
Yes.
We got
How do we recharge electric eels?
No.
Who else?
how can we connect Kevin Federline to something historical?
Oh, you know what? We could ask if Kevin Federline stormed the beaches of Normandy.
Stormed the beach.
He stormed them.
There has to be one where you could do like the bombing of like Chernobyl with like something.
Oh yeah.
It's like why did
Wario
order the nuking of Chernobyl? Why did
Wario?
Oh my goodness.
Why couldn't Candace prove to her mom that anything happened at Tiananmen Square?
Wait, what did you say?
The Candace one where it's like can't prove to her mom that anything happened at Tiananmen Square.
That was so good.
Mom, Phineas and Ferb are starving their population.
Oh my god, did Sid the Sloth cause global warming? That's Sid the Sloth. Dude, the Jimmy Neutron one's a good one too.
Will Kai get up? No.
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 Oh yeah, but you seen the Maxwell video of Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yeah, that one's really funny.
Now tell me, American.
No, actually, the funny one is his Metal Gear Rising one. That one's really funny.
Well, that's a meme in itself.
Yeah. Well, because the whole game is a meme. Do you know they're remaking Metal Gear?
Yeah, I know they're making Metal Gear Solid 3 because...
Well, they're remaking all of them, but that's what they're starting with.
Yeah, that does make sense because I guess
it is the first in the timeline. Technically speaking.
But then again, aren't they like remake all like the NES Metal Gear games? They
definitely could because there's not a lot you have to do.
I'm not sure if we've seen like Snake fight Big Boss on like actual graphics before.
That would actually I think that would be cool if all the games they remade would be those ones. Because you have to figure they had like no depth to them anyways.
No.
Well, at least the first one didn't. But technically, wait, I think the first one you just fight. I think you just fight Venom.
Yeah, you do. And we didn't know who was Venom. They're like, yeah. Oh.
That's why Kojima's the best. He was like 20 steps ahead. He's like, yeah, in 50 years, or he's like, in 30 years later, I'm going to make a game where they're going to think they're playing Big Boss, but they're not.
They're not.
That was kind of fucked up of him when you think about it, because that was just like exit out. Did Coke and Mentos cause a real volcanic eruption?
No!
Coke and Mentos. That was pretty good.
My God. The Pistons drafted another center. What the hell?
Was the Great Smog of London a giant vape cloud?
True.
That is true.
It's just Winston Churchill just ripping a fat one.
Oh my God. Was Ben Franklin a linebacker?
Wait, is that one you came up with?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. I like that one. I like that one.
I'm trying to think, like, can do inventors, like historical, like Napoleon.
Did Kai Boy secretly cause the infamous 3-1 comeback?
Huh?
It's just like avid fan Kai Boy of the Golden State Warriors might not actually be the fan you think he is. After all, he is an analyst on any given. It just goes on.
Oh my God, I got one. Did Fresh and Fit lead the women's suffrage movement?
Okay, all right. You just win for today.
You win.
And then you have a picture of them and like all the women marching, and you have like Fresh and Fit leading it. Women's suffrage
Dance.
Okay, I think on that note, you guys want to call it a night with the NBA draft?
Yes,
yeah, we could do
that. Who gives a shit?
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us tonight.
Oh,
along with the fake DJ, Ace Man, whatever kid, and the NBA memer. Tonight he's the drunk coach. I'm Ace Man. See ya.
All right.
Peace. Fins up.
Oh.